sample that she took from JoJo when she was bleeding out all over the place.
Yes.
In the jail.
Yes.
And they cut to a vision of like the dark necrotic poison taking over the blood cells and things like that. And the next scene, you are smiling ear to ear because you just sold 2 daggers for 70-something crowns.
Nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 150 crowns.
150 crowns. And then
there may have been even more that I sold than that.
Wait, were these like the sister daggers?
Mm-hmm.
Both of those ornate daggers, those stilettos got sold. And then
the religious relics.
some other like sigils that I had, which at this point are like 500-year-old religious icons.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sold your symbol of Marfor?
I kept the symbol of Marfor that I had, although I don't remember which one I kept.
You sold the symbol of Prague or something.
I think I sold the symbol of Prague and kept a symbol of Trandok or something like that. Because Prague is my least favorite of the god/saint things.
And right after you're beaming from ear to ear, it cuts to Vom making his huge sale, and
Dude.
talking to the guy about finding this. They're talking like thieves can't, or basically trying to find the guy that assassinated JoJo and the other guy. And this guy was party to the antiquities dealer, so he's also got his own gig going. But so he said he would look into it, see what he could find. And what was like the deal you guys made? It was pretty much you wanted him alive, but if dead, that's cool too.
Yeah, I put a 200 gold bounty on
200. Okay.
Wait, on you?
200 crowns on the assassin.
Oh, okay. Oh, the mole guy.
Yeah.
The mole.
You said if dead, that's cool too.
Yeah.
God damn it. We need information.
Yes.
You should have done it like 300 alive, 200 dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so intro credits roll,
Assuming I would be okay with it.
You probably wouldn't be.
and then opening scene is evening in the bar or in the tavern. You guys have gathered around the table again. Doing your thing. People are bringing food. Ladies on the floor scrubbing up. Spilled by Alden.
Sounds like a cologne. Spillway by Alden.
By Alden.
Alden's new fragrance.
When the door opens up,
vodka.
but a cold rush of air does not come in because it's not yet that time of year. But that is on the horizon. So you see a guy in garb of the town guard, and he looks around the tavern, which is kind of packed for this time of evening. He sees you guys at your table, and he walks over.
I'm guessing he doesn't have a mole on him.
He does not have a mole on him. He did leave his spear by the door because it would be awkward to walk around inside with that. So he comes up and he's like, so who is the leader of your company?
Jennifer.
Is he asking all? Who's he asking? Who's
He kind of says it to the entire table.
I really love this moment in my head where we all point at someone
I know.
else.
I pointed.
I'm pointing at all.
I was like, I don't even point. I was like, what?
I'm pointing at Eric.
Bob
Pointing at Mom.
Shrike's pointing at me.
and
And Alton's just pointing at himself.
I'm not even pointing. It's like, this actually breaks me for a second. Like, I don't want anyone to lead this.
The Bob goes and just stands up from the table. I guess I'll do.
Okay, so he pulls out of his cloak. There's it's a scroll with some notes on it that he's gonna read off. Basically, he's like, so the captain of the guard and the council wanted me to find you guys because we're holding a body and we need to release it for burial, blah, 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 funeral arrangements, and it seems like you are the most, what do you call it, related to this person. So,
sorry, the town council or the council of the silver discs?
the town council, of course.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't know who that other one is. But, yes, so...
He doesn't know.
So, the mortician has already done his work. So we've got it's kind of like a crate with a body in it, and we were wondering if you're gonna do any kind of like service, and if not, it's like 20 bishops to bury this person in an unmarked grave on the edge of town. Unless you want to do something else. So
I think she should be shipped back to Ingvarstock, yes? Not Ingvarstock. Rostov. To...
Is this the morning after my visit?
No, this is still that evening.
Oh, okay. Did I still go?
So
to
usually,
the
yes, you
apothecary?
did.
Okay.
You had done that, but then you
Okay.
came back. So it's kind of like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Jennifer, I think
Okay.
perhaps we should take her. These kind gentlemen don't need to be shipping bodies. We should take her and then prepare the shipment ourselves.
Yeah.
Probably after we make sure everything's in order in our room or something.
Whatever
what she
you
might
think
have
is
wanted.
best, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not just ship her right off right away. She needs a moment to rest, probably. Settle, as it were.
You're sounding massively creepy right now. And I don't want to know what you're going to do with this body.
I want you to say, where's the trigger?
I don't know what that's from.
Dark Knight Rises.
No.
No. I'm just saying, I'm Batman.
Say I am back.
I am Batman, yes. That's exactly what you're doing right
You guys can't make me say that.
I am the Batman.
I am
now.
Dark.
But we can ask really nice.
I am the Batman.
And it's
Yeah!
and it's recorded.
Oscar award winning.
So,
And your kids will enjoy this
yeah,
on their
I
13th birthday.
guess we can hold on to the body.
Yeah.
Onto the body. I don't know how we're going to ship it back.
So lore
Well,
generally
it's in a
is
box
that
already, right?
in the
Yeah,
Church of
but-
Prague, a body generally needs to be buried within 24 to 30 hours of.
Oh. Well, I met a nice gentleman
And
at
you
the
would know
church.
that as priests of the religion.
We can certainly prepare the body and then get it over to the local.
Well, it's been prepared already, so
Oh, right. Well, we'll just
we
take it
just
from you.
need to kind of like we need the there's always like some sort of monetary thing. There's always a bill for
No,
everything.
we'll take care of it.
So it's and he says this like it's a really big thing. It's 20 bishops.
Bye.
Okay. Right, I'll just leave this. with you guys.
If it's 20 bishops, I mean, we can take that. We'll split it.
No,
If you just
no,
give
we're
us the
good.
20 bishops, I think we'll be fine to take care of the body.
No, I earn like a bishop a month. It's not.
Oh, no.
A bishop
Well-
a month?
Well,
Really?
Literally.
Should we pull together to get this body or have it just dumped?
Oh, God. That's pretty hard.
Wait,
It is pretty hard.
we have to pay to take it?
That's
Because
what he's
the
in-
what
I
do you
thought
call
we had
it?
to pay for them to bury it.
Well, to like release the body to pay
Yeah.
for the mortician costs and also to bury it.
Wow.
And if you want a service, to have a service, blah blah blah.
Well, I'm not really in a position of wealth to say yay or nay, so.
Everyone's looking at me.
But Shrike is going to adamantly say that we need to take this body and they should not have it. Without giving any further information right now.
Bob will just hand over the 20 bishops.
Oh, thank you. So, where would you like?
He does the little like thumb flips him the coin.
30 of them.
And you see like flicker across his eyes the goddess.
Throw him another one.
12 months of.
Give him the
No, it's
whole
like
hill
20
tie.
months of work right there. So,
Poor guy.
This guy wants a lot of
So,
chickens.
where would you like the body delivered? We have 3 churches in town. There's, of course, the main cathedral, which is... there's always something going on there. So we don't recommend that one. But the other 2 are fairly great for services.
Oh, I thought you had the body here.
No. It's,
Oh, I was just gonna take it.
we have to release it from the mortician, and then... But we can, like, bring it to the service, and then bury it.
Maybe bring it to our wagon so that we can transport it to where it should be.
Okay.
Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds good. All right, very well. So he takes the coin and he leaves. All right. Is anyone else doing anything else that night?
So you said that you revised what I saw under the microscope?
Yeah, don't worry about it for right now,
Oh,
because I didn't get that far.
okay. Sorry.
Y'all probably just be working on more cloth arrows or fire.
Okay, so you guys are pretty much outfitting to
Yeah.
to head out. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to buy rations mostly.
Okay.
Should I roll for how many fire arrows I make?
Sure.
I'll roll these. Go from there. 11.
Okay, that's great. So rations, yes, you can buy how many days you want. Are you looking for?
How long are we traveling?
2 weeks.
That's a couple.
One way.
So
That's
like
just-
a month's worth of rations.
A month would probably, in the olden days, 400 years ago, on nice roads and stuff like that, a month's worth of rations would do you great.
But now,
No one's come back. No one knows what the roads are.
You're calculating a return trip, and there is no return trip.
so a month's worth of ration.
At least we don't have to worry about it.
Like a month's worth of ration on a good road. How much would it be?
So a month would get you there and back again on a good road.
Yeah, how much would it cost?
Oh, how much?
Did you get your 11 gold?
Oh, did I? What?
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be listening to the podcast.
Oh no, from the sale of those daggers.
Yeah, he generously gave us all
Yes.
11.
So it would
Crowns.
cost you in total about 7 gold.
Okay. All right. Well, then I only added 4 gold to my stocks.
Great.
How does that guard survive?
We're still on the guard.
A month of rations is 7 gold. He makes 1 bishop a month.
Yep. Well, I'm sure they feed him.
Probably.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, it's not great,
One
but
would
they
hope.
probably feed him at the barracks or whatever.
Right.
Food might have
He has to
less,
work for 2 years to have a decent meal.
I mean,
Food might have less rats in it than his.
Poor guy.
Okay, so if no one's doing anything else, we blink to the next morning, and so you guys are waiting outside with for them to bring the body to your wagon, and you're waiting out there and waiting and waiting and waiting, and nobody shows up.
Where is this guy? We have to get going.
Seriously, should we go to the jail?
So I don't want to
Politician's
pester,
place.
but like how much
where
of
the body was. We go to where the
Like-
body was,
How much that
obviously.
what?
how much of what I saw changed?
So basically, it was a. It's the same as what you saw.
It is
Yeah, it's the same as what you saw.
just the explanation of what it is changed.
Right.
Okay,
So I'll get to that part.
but my perception of it didn't.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
And you still have the vial.
okay. So I'm fidgeting a little when I
Okay.
see that the body is not showing up.
Right. So you're standing there, and what do you do?
Where are they?
Well, a point right here. I would say to check the morgue.
Yeah, we need to go check the morgue.
Alright.
Okay, you roll over to the morgue. The city
The
is
smorgasbord.
yes, the city is lively as normal. It's a sunny day, and the fruit vendors are out, and the bread vendors, meat vendors, all sorts of vendors are out selling their wares. There's a scent of apples in the air.
Well, we're I guess going back and keep an eye out for like coal, herbs, incense.
Okay. You can find like someone selling herbs. It's a lady.
Okay.
What herbs are you looking for?
Don't really specify what kind of herbs. Just mostly to make sure I have materials to cast Find Familiar if I need to again.
Okay. So what are you trying to cast?
Find Familiar if I need
Oh,
to. Yes.
okay. All right. Yes. All right. So yes, you will say you can find the materials that you need.
Okay.
You get to the mortician's office and knock on the door. The guy opens up and is like, "Yes, may I help you?"
I'm here to see the dead body of Jojo.
Josephine?
Dead body.
There was a
from
woman
the jail?
killed at the jail yesterday.
A
and
dead woman.
They were supposed to be bringing us the body and they never showed up.
She was taken to the church on. Let me go check my notes. He goes back. He gets a book, a big ledger, and he says, "Yes, it was taken to the Rotter Street church."
By who transported
Yeah.
the deceased?
The guards.
Did you get a name or a receipt of any sort?
It was the guards. They always transport the bodies.
Did one of
That's
them
not
have
where
a
she was
mole
supposed
on
to
their
go.
face?
I didn't look that closely. I'm sorry.
Okay. We need to go to this church, I guess.
On Roger Street.
You really should keep paperwork.
If you've lost,
I do have. It's right here. It says body released, and I received payment for it, and
How much was the payment?
all told, it was like 11 bishops.
That's probably how they get their money.
Oh, shit.
Was it?
That's okay. Just because he swindled us a little bit doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
How many guards picked the body?
There was. I think,
If anything, a little bit of swindling might mean he's a good
4 of
guy.
them, yes.
Yeah. Says the religious man.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're trying not to get caught, you're not going to take 9 gold from some people randomly, you know?
True.
Or maybe
Just
you
a
will.
little bit. Just a little bit off the top.
Spending money.
You handled the body, right?
I did. Yes, I performed the preparations.
Did you notice anything?
Yes, there was a big dagger in the back of her. I wonder what happened with that.
Anything weird about
Oh,
her
that
blood?
was the stabbing.
That was just the stabbing.
Her blood was kind of blacker than normal, but it seemed like, it wasn't that bad. Why? What is
Have
your
you ever
issue with
seen?
blood?
Have you ever seen someone come by with that sort of a
Condition.
ailment before?
No, that's super unusual.
But not
But
unprecedented.
of course, the cause of death was dagger in the back.
Maybe.
Not like her compadre who kind of had his head run off, but yes, very close.
You sound like a great doctor.
Well, it is the 16th century.
Did she have a scar on her chest?
He nailed the cause of death, though.
I think I already know. No, I don't remember. No, I'd have to look into my notes again. But I'm a very busy gentleman, and bodies are stacking up. All that body.
Do you want us to help you move those bodies?
No, I think I have it. So.
Whoa.
So now we go to the church.
Yeah.
Take me to church.
Okay, so you guys go to Rotter Street, and you see that the church there it's kind of a smaller church, but it looks like it's showing its age. It's at least a couple hundred years old. Not too many people around it. Doors are closed. What do you do?
Well, we should go knock on the door, I suppose.
This is your territory.
Do we need to knock
We're
on the
Alton.
doors?
How
Open
many-
church, yes.
No, we do not need to knock on the doors. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Go and open the door.
I was gonna stealth roll.
as you watch me stroll up.
Oh shit!
That's 15.
Sheesh. Doors open and you guys roll inside.
Hello.
You do see once you're inside. So your hello echoes off the
Building.
ceiling, but no one answers you.
Excuse me.
One moment.
We're never getting to the wall.
It's
Never
okay for
gonna
now.
get that flower in time. Is my worry.
Yeah, we were lost.
So there is a. This is a Church of Prague. You see that there are braziers going, signifying the light of Prague. There is an altar up ahead and a huge banner hanging down, the upside down sparrow, which is the symbol of Prague. And up on the altar, you see that there, well, actually not on the altar, but like in front of it, there is what looks like a box.
Like a box that would have a body in it?
Yes,
Okay.
like a coffin.
Or like a little box.
And nobody came to the funeral.
It's a small box.
Hey, we
It's a
came.
small box.
No!
No, it's a 5'7" type box.
All right, we should. Hello. Oh.
I'm going to investigate the area for anything unusual, like maybe traps or something.
That would be smarter
Is
than what I'm
nobody
gonna do.
here?
Any
There's
unusual.
nobody in there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk right up to the
16.
coffin.
Okay, so you don't see any traps or anything of the sort. So what are you doing? No traps?
I'm gonna move around the left-hand side.
Okay.
I'm gonna move around the coffin side with Shrike.
Okay.
I'll walk straight up as well.
Shink. It is your church. I mean, after all, it's normal to be here. What's Mika doing?
Mika will.
What could ever go
fold
wrong
herself
in a
right
Is
up
it
to
normal
next
for
to
them
me.
to just have coffins
Put me in the very middle of the room.
sitting
This
in
is
front of
our
their
room.
altars?
You gotta remember, this is.
Are there
this
pews?
is-
Or it's just
So-
open room?
There is an open room because in the Church of Prague, they do not sit for a long time. They actually stand during the entire course of the hour-long
Nice.
service.
Jesus.
Yes.
Well, 2 hours if it's a good sermon.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Now, you guys are up at the coffin. You see that it's basically it's a box that's been nailed shut. It's very economy.
Shrike asked me or Eric while we walked up if it's normal to hold a funeral this way. Is this fairly normal to just put the coffin up there and let it rip?
Well,
Let it rip.
so there
Please
are
don't let it rip.
unusual circumstances in this case. No next of kin. Pretty much they had to track down someone to actually deliver the body to.
And then like the miscommunication in the delivery. But other than that, this seems fairly normal, right?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like being at a funeral home for like a homeless person. Like,
Right.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, this is pretty
That makes
normal.
sense.
I'm gonna give the coffin a little knock.
Okay. You knock, and it rings hollow.
I'm
Like
gonna
hollow,
check
hollow?
the side door.
There actually isn't a side door.
Oh, no side door. Okay, so
No.
I'm gonna move a hand under the.
These are just ornamental.
okay.
Okay.
There's actually little candles and stuff that are in there that are.
Okay.
The necrophilia jokes again.
I'm sorry, I've been struggling with this damn bracelet for 3 days.
Oh.
I'm sorry. We're good.
I'm gonna try to sort of feel the weight of the box.
Okay, so you walk around and you pick it up, and it's kind of heavy because it's the wood that it's made out of, but it doesn't feel like it should contain a body inside.
Why are you able to lift that?
I know I'm pretty flimsy.
And as you guys are lifting the box, you notice that the torches that were on the side of the room, and in fact, all the torches, but I don't have the accoutrements to make it happen, start to turn a different color.
My God.
Dude. Can I use my divine
Rob.
sense to see
Where
if
is my
there's
phone?
any evil?
For the listeners,
I hear the evil.
the torches turned
I'm not evil.
to green flames.
So yes, there's a greenish.
Yeah, you're right.
Flame!
You're right. Batman. You're right. Batman isn't evil.
Is there any
Oh.
evil undead or fiend within 60 feet?
Oh,
Alan.
he's feeling a different kind of evil.
No.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Can I roll an
Alright, except for
Arcana
the
check
weird-
against
You
the
can.
green flame?
Yes, you can roll her.
Yeah.
Did some wax just drop on the table? Mom, did we?
Oh, don't worry about the wax.
It's okay. All right.
I can spend
Wax
luck
on,
here.
wax off.
Fair enough.
Where did my miniature?
I feel like my daughter is with chopsticks right now.
11.
Okay. What is?
There gets to be a certain point with rice where I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen anymore.
So did you roll your arcana?
Yeah, 11.
It doesn't make any sense to you. Perception checks.
Oh well.
Big money.
Oh well.
Straight 11.
Working on it.
10. Maybe 9.
7.
8.
15.
Oh!
So Eric, you turn around
Oh Lord.
and
It's gonna
you
be one of those
see
nights.
these aren't representative miniatures.
Oh shit. Were they back there the whole time?
No, they entered. So basically,
no.
you see you saw that a group has entered, and there are 4 women and a man. The man is kind of covered in a cowl, and the women are making their way off that way or off each side. And you notice that they look like the Hazel sisters.
Can I call out to them?
Yes. So what are you gonna say?
I will say, oh, you decided to join us, fine sisters.
So, as you say that, everyone else is like, what the hell? And
What?
you guys turn
What?
around
What?
and you
What?
look and you see that there is a man, the light is kind of hitting
Oh,
him weird.
shit.
It's like, there's like, he's almost covered in shadows to where
No,
you get a
no,
glimpse
no, no,
of like leathery.
No.
No.
Oh.
No!
And,
We got a boss fight.
No, it's a mother
Magnus.
fucking Magnus.
No.
and the ladies are just kind of casually making their way this way on each side, but they're not. Their weapons are not drawn, and it does not look like they're preparing for combat.
Yeah.
But they are fairly confident that they're giving off that aura that if there was combat, they could probably kick some ass.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I've also going to kind of slink by the pillar, just in case.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
As soon as it is possible for me to, I don't know, I would like to kind of like unclip my warhammer and my shield and just kind of slowly stroll towards the leathery figure.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you stroll,
Do I recognize him as I get closer?
as you get closer and closer, you definitely start to recognize the features of the face. And you get to around where Jennifer is, and you realize that this is a much older and deader Magnus.
Magnus.
I say,
And he's
Right,
intently
bastard.
looking at you.
it looks like I fared a bit better than you over the years, you bastard.
He
Oh my goodness.
Fucking love it.
he chuckles and is like, "I'm not here to fight you, Eric. Although we have had some good encounters in the past, some wonderful times. But I'm not here to take your lives or to fight you."
Well, that's good, because you almost made me piss my pants.
He laughs. I'm here actually to dissuade you from your journey. You are heading into the depths of a world that you do not belong.
And you seem to be lingering in a world in which you do not belong.
Touche.
Oh my god, it's the best
Shots fired.
freaking verbal combat.
Fucking yes.
This is great.
So, in a spirit of goodness, in the will of Prague, I have decided that I would come and, of course, tell you of the impossibility of your journey, that you will not survive a journey into the capital. And if you're interested, I can probably get you out of this place to Britannia. And it'll take some logistics and stuff like that. But, yes.
No.
I will, out of the goodness of my heart, bring you to the fair capital of Britannia.
I turn around and I say, comrades, the leathery gentleman dissuades us from our course and offers us passage elsewhere where we have no business going and don't feel like going. Is that something y'all are interested in?
I have some questions.
Where is Josephine?
We'll go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, ask your questions.
Where is Josephine? She's not in the box.
I don't know if we wanted to give that away, but oh well.
What makes you think she's not in the box?
Freaking Schrodinger's JoJo here.
Can Mom roll deception to just make sure we keep that story?
What's that?
Can Mom roll deception to just make sure we keep that story?
He what?
Wait,
Can
you're
Mom
not-
roll deception?
Two.
Well,
I
you're
got
not.
the
You're
deception,
still.
but
You can't.
laughed at the last
You can't
part.
deceive while you're hiding.
I'm just behind the pillar now.
Are you trying to hide?
Actually, I would prefer to hide because shit's probably gonna go bad anyway. So,
All right, what's your roll?
He's not attacking us.
I'm gonna spend that roll, especially against sisters.
What
and
is
also
that
throw your
business?
Who's what business?
17.
The stacks of things, what are they?
The rice cakes. Should have some.
Weird. Are they good?
All right, so you think you're hiding really, really well. It's like, this is the best hiding I've ever done. I'm such a coward, but I love it.
Being tactical.
Yes.
You tell yourself that.
Yeah.
So he starts to stride up your way.
Where is JoJo?
Well, easy there, mister. You don't want to be coming up too close to us.
Jojo is no longer among us.
But where's her body?
Are you guys up there with us talking? Or are you back
I'm
here?
back. I'm back here.
Yeah, you can
Well-
turn me towards Mag. This is Magnus in the middle
Yes.
there.
Shrike,
Yeah,
where are you?
yeah.
Because
I'm
Are you
still at the box.
By JoJo?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
making sure.
Okay, you
I
guys
can
are very
make.
smart.
I can make my. I can close the distance if needs be.
Can you go the distance?
I can find
Going the distance.
Okay.
Going.
We went to
For
different places that were both really awesome, and I just got Hercules
That needs to be there needs to be a version of that.
of that. He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
Jojo, it's safe to say, she is no longer in this realm, and she is definitely not in this church.
You're gonna have to stop being so vague if you want us to even consider talking to you.
Well, I've only got a short time here. So, yes, I basically wanted to come and say, you should not go into the Empire. Please don't go into the Empire. And I will, of course, I probably should tell you the other part of why I'm offering to send you to Britannia. The people that you and Jojo, as you call her, were working for have been arrested and charged with heresy in Rostov, and that's not even the part that affects you. So, your journey to this city to do whatever, I believe
mean
it
the
was a baron or something, had offered you some money to go into Dark Mirror. God knows why. He has been arrested, so there's another reason why you probably should not go into darkness.
Are there any other reasons other than we don't belong?
Well,
And there's no money in it because you say that someone's been arrested, which I don't think we can really trust you at all.
Is there?
well, I have really no stake in this fight, but the Baron was arrested, and an edict was issued by the Council of the Silver Discs, specifically targeting your party as accomplices in his heresy to bring back the Dark Empress.
To bring back the Dark Empress?
Yes.
How much would a non-religious person know about Magnus's whole background?
If you're not really religious, nothing.
Damn it.
Because 400 years ago, he was like a big something in the church.
Yeah.
No, not so much.
Because, I mean, if he's talking about heresy being a bad
I mean,
thing...
did you recognize him as...
I recognize him as the person that's on the religious relics and stuff like that.
And as far as, like,
Right.
cloaks and stuff, like, or, like, garb, he is decked out in a very high-powered church accoutrements.
Speaking of heresy, how are you alive?
Yeah, just
a
an
little of
advocate
this,
for witches.
a little of that over time, and things happen. But it's not about me. But anyway, I've come to tell you that there is a fairly large contingent of church paladins that are on their way to arrest you.
Here?
So, out of the goodness of my heart, I will arrange for you guys to go around, probably via the ocean. I hope none of you are seasick or anything like that.
Not again.
To Britannia.
Well, I feel like the safest place would be in Darkmere, then. It's the only place they wouldn't chase us.
Unfortunately, I get horribly seasick. So I don't think this is gonna work.
I actually threw
If
up in
what
my
you-
mouth at just the idea of taking your advice.
Can I roll insight?
You may.
If what you say is true,
12.
Can I take a plate?
What do you want?
I
What do you
don't
think I
think
said
we want
I'm gonna-
anyone to know our location. Yes, Eric?
I'm trying to
We
see
should
if I can
just
get a
skip
sense
down
of
and
ulterior
let's-
motive.
Let us disappear, right?
That sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
want
some of the things he's
anyone
been
knowing
saying, pretty much that, being vague about where the body of Jojo is, and he's really trying to get you guys not to go into the Empire.
Okay.
So,
I think we should go into the Empire.
And as you say that, he, his beady eyes kind of like focus in on you in a fiery gaze. Not a spell or anything. But yes, and he's like, all right, well, my conscience is clear. I'll leave you to your whatever you were doing.
You have no conscience. You bastard.
Oh, come now, Eric. That's because we had a little run-in.
Yeah, but we had a run-in.
I'm willing to forget and forgive.
I appreciate that you are. I am neither of those things.
So you have not learned the teachings well, then.
The teachings of an old, undead man with his gaggle of witches about him. I have
Witches
not
are so-
learned these teachings.
400 years ago, witches have they've been accepted into the community. You have to change your perceptions of things.
What's
So
so
you
bad
don't-
about witches here?
so you don't burn them any?
I think witches are fine as long as they're not doing this man's
I was
bidding.
so you know that he was the guy that actually spearheaded the campaign, not to burn witches anymore, to kind of like do away with the Inquisition.
Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with this guy.
So
Checks out.
So, Eric, it's been a while, and I definitely want to apologize for our one encounter, which wasn't so fun for you. But I had to make sure that things were on the level.
I have a.
This was when he was tortured by...
The one hit point level. Oh.
my God.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I have a question.
All right. I'll have
That
time
just-
for one more question, and then
What happened after?
breakout.
What
I have a
happened
horse to catch.
after we disappeared?
if I told you that, that would ruin the surprise.
Oh.
Surprise! He doesn't know.
What did I say about the vagueness, dude?
Yes. But I must take my leave. I'll leave you
He's
to
gonna try and
mourn.
interrupt. He's gonna break out of hiding,
Okay.
and he's gonna ask direct to Magnus, "Where's Stones?"
Huh?
Stones?
Stones.
What are stones?
Stones, his foster father.
Oh, his foster father. He looks at you and kind of smiles. He's like, that's another bit of information I'm not willing to give either. But soon we will have resolution on it.
His grimaces.
As he's talking to Vom, Can we pause for just 1 second?
Yes.
While Alan looks this up. One action. So my goal here is to quickly, while he's distracted by Vom, cast Locate Object on the scroll.
On which scroll?
That we've been the scroll that I saw in my dream, which is in my other notebook. That I it like zoomed in on it, and it was like far away.
So
I would like to burn a spell to see if that is within 1,000 feet of us.
all right. So you do some magic.
Oh, and I don't know if he'll see this or not, so it's up to you. But it does take me moving my hands and muttering or speaking to do it.
Okay. So as he's talking to Vom and actually, telling him that at this point you basically don't need to know. And then he looks back at you and it's like, it's not here.
Oh.
Damn it.
But
Did he save me a spell cast?
you got to roll your percentile though.
Ah, damn it! So I did get the spell off.
Yes, you did get the spell off, and you did not detect anything.
Okay.
Oh, the fact that you knew what you were looking for.
Yeah. 90.
There's kind of like a little bit of a rumble,
No.
and like some of the tiles part. Church floor.
Whoa.
Where is it then?
Well, if I told you that, things would be a lot different, wouldn't they?
Can you? I'm sorry. It's because I switched notebooks. The name of the evil guy that begins with an A. I saw him in my dream, and he had a name.
It's
Like Asmus or...
Azrael.
it's the demon.
Azrael?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
Azrael.
not Azrael,
So
but-
basically, he's the gigantic force of evil that fought
Azrael.
Jojo.
In the sun.
In the sunroom. And he's like awakened, right? Was my impression from a
Yes,
while ago, or
he
we
is.
think he is?
We
So
think
the
he
way
is,
that
yeah.
it was
Okay.
So he was
spelled-
awakened after. So the lore that Alden found out when he was
Is he alright?
drunk in the library was that.
Well, I was sober. That's
Is he
the
alright?
that was the bad part.
Oh, okay. Was that after the two? So
I'm
the
just going to misspell it because it doesn't...
the sightings was there was actually two streaks that came out of heaven, and one impacted in the capital and created this huge hole in the ground that was just reeking with evil. And the emperor at the time sent a lot of
Sorry.
the emperor at the time sent a lot of troops down there that didn't return. So basically, what they decided to do was to put a dome over that entire
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And eventually, the grass and stuff and trees and all that grew over the dome, and everyone was like, "Hey, this is great. The evil's gone. We can rebuild on this and blah blah blah." But yeah, somewhere down
Band-Aid over a
there,
balloon.
Azrael was
Okay.
still.
I say to him... Oh, crap. All right. So I say, if it's not here, Then what's this? And I reach under my cloak and I grab out the 100 gold worth of holy water that I purchased yesterday. And I squeeze some onto it as quickly as I can.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Oh my god.
Is this dex or strength?
That would be Dex.
Damn.
Oh shit.
13.
Okay, so you spray the water and it goes onto him, and he makes this kind of like he's writhing in agony, and then he disappears.
I'm melting!
Did they run away?
I tuck the water away.
At the time, the ladies kind of just turn around.
What?
And they start walking towards the door.
Oh.
That's the best case scenario.
They're not, they're kind of.
Rose and all, like he's gone, like poof.
Yeah, so he is like gone.
Poof.
Oh, he chose
Oh.
to leave.
Yeah.
And,
Damn it. I was really hoping.
so the ladies are kind of like they're in combat mode, but not. They don't have weapons drawn. They know that they're in a tense situation and they might have to kick some ass. So they're kind of like walking with that in mind towards the door.
Do you guys want to kick some ass?
No.
We got paladins coming.
Yeah, get out of here, you
We need to find Jojo and
you old witches.
get
Jennifer.
the fuck out.
Can you break the box?
I can. Do you want me to break the box? Isn't she
Yeah.
in there? Is she not in there?
I don't know.
not.
Lift the lid and see what happens.
Alright, so I go over to the box.
While she's there, I'm like kind of watching the door a little bit. Be quick about it. I'll
watch-
yell back.
I'll watch the door as well.
Just for your information. So I exported my
I go next to
character
Ori.
sheet
Can you
to a
put me
PDF,
over there?
right? And the PDF actually has my push, drag, lift weight.
Okay.
I can push, lift, or drag 1,080 pounds.
Fuck.
You are strong like Soviet bear.
So I will walk up to the box
Okay.
and lift it up and throw it on the ground.
Okay, so you lift it up.
That seems a little melodramatic.
So basically,
She's freaking
as
Donkey
these
Kong
guys are
into
walking
coffin.
towards the doors, so
I'm gonna hurl it like in the middle
they-
of the space.
so the last Hazel sister out, she kind of looks in and kind of like gives you guys a wry smile as she closes the door.
Oh, that's probably fine. I yell
That was
back
rude.
and stay out.
And then so you go up and you throw
Pick the box
Okay.
and I toss it into the middle of the room as hard as I can so that it falls and shatters.
Jennifer, what the fuck?
So you guys see in this arc of awesomeness a coffin go flying and impact the floor and totally get destroyed. Inside there's some like branches and stuff like that have
Okay,
kind of lended some weight to the coffin, but not enough to make it.
thank
Right, because it probably was just like,
thank Prague that wasn't actually JoJo in there.
no, I would have, it would have been obvious, I think.
And it turns off again.
Oh, and the flames go back to normal.
The flames go back to normal
As soon as they
as
leave.
soon as Magnus disappeared.
Oh, okay.
That was a cheeky move. I loved it.
That was very
Cheeky
Give
bastard.
me an
How-
inspiration point.
Proud of you.
An inspiration point, and how much of my 100 gold of holy water, which I need for something, damn it, did I
Roll
just
a D20.
lose? Oh no.
All bad or good.
7.
So you lost 7 ounces of it.
7 ounces of it. How many ounces, or how many was it total? It was 100 gold worth of the best blessed holy water.
So let's say each gold or each crown is worth 4 ounces. So
So two gold.
400 ounces.
Okay, so I lost 2 ounces worth.
So you lost
Or
7
two-
ounces.
2 gold worth.
Yes.
Okay. Because I need to get that replenished. Otherwise, this spell is just going to barely not work. If I ever need to cast it.
How do the door knob mechanisms work? Is it just like this?
So
massive push?
they were push indoors, and they have the standard medieval style lift up locks.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and see if I can get it locked for now.
Okay. Yes, you managed to slide the stats over, and yeah, it's locked.
Okay. don't know, because I'll head back to the altar area and just kind of investigate. See if there's like any. Well, I'm hoping there's like a secret exit or something. I'm just gonna look around for that, check the walls, whatever.
Okay. Do a.
Is there a parapet somewhere? Or like a door? Is that what that's called? The little side room?
Oh,
I
like
don't
an
think so.
alcove or whatever?
Yeah, like
I
normally
don't
there's
know
like
what
a side room in the church for the minister, the pastor.
Priest guy.
So we'll
This
just
guy.
say like right here and here, there are 2 little side rooms for like changing areas and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but they're not like exit areas. So basically, there's one way in, one way out.
Where did her body go? He said she's no longer of this plane.
No, what we gotta get. Well, we'll obviously be looking for another way out. Not we need to run.
I actually opened the door.
Okay, so you open the door and the city beams itself at you. There's lots of vendors outside selling colorful wares.
And there's
no
no
Hazel sisters out there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should beat it.
Yeah.
We should.
Dun, 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 dun. Who's gonna moonwalk?
Walk to the moon.
Right.
Anyway, so I guess.
So, Jojo's body is gone, which means roll a perception.
Is that just the folks near the altar? Because I'm over near the
that's
door.
like, this is like Margaret.
23.
So, the only thing that remains of her is in someone's possession.
Okay.
Her blood.
Her blood. Yeah.
Her blood, also her jewelry.
A little letter.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys are left standing in a fairly old church of Prague.
Did Vom find it? Vom, did you find anything back there?
I guess not.
Nothing. You did find some. What were you looking for?
I was trying to see if there's like a secret exit or something.
No. There's no secret exit.
Okay.
So there was nothing of any value we could tell in the box other than just sticks and straw.
It
Did we
was
do that
sticks
already?
and stones.
And they didn't break any bones.
Is there one of the holy water?
Yeah, there
Bowls?
actually is. There are 2 urns,
I might take one of these.
and they hold about 20 ounces in total. If you want to kind of look at it.
Go and grab, like, my beer mug is basically the best way I can do this, and grab some holy water
Okay.
and dump as much
Is
as I
there, you
lost.
took the holy water?
And just say, oh, thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I'll put it to good use. Does that replenish my 2 gold lost
Yes,
of holy water?
it does.
Are you sure this
All right.
room wasn't tainted? I mean, the torch is all turned.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Well, he did it already.
So you guys are in the church, and
I'm gonna go sit next to the remnants
make
of
the
her
real
coffin.
okay, the remnants of her coffin
And
are.
I'll draw out her blood and her everything that was her, and just kind of set it there and just have a moment of silence,
Okay.
just in her memory, because that's all I'll get. So
Roll a perception.
okay, okay, 18 plus plus 5, so 22.
You notice that when you took her vial, like yesterday, it was kind of blacker.
Yeah.
Today, it's kind of more bright red.
Okay. So the blackness is dead.
You know, it's just.
So I'd need to examine it again.
Yes.
Okay. I will probably do that, but I'll let everybody else do their
You
stuff.
pop the thing open. It looks like blood.
not right now. I'll take it back to the apothecary.
He was way too excited about opening the vial.
Do you want me to open the vial? Is
You stick some wires in there, and it jumps out.
I'll
And then suddenly, John Carpenter's theme starts playing.
yes. Is there anything special about the necklace either? Okay, it's just kind of like a sort of family
nice to
heirloom sort of
have.
thing.
Family
I also have
heirloom.
her falchion, too, which is another part of her thing. Yeah.
Any of you guys got like weaponsmith skills or anything?
No.
No,
I can make.
you'd probably be the closest, but
I can sharpen weapons.
The blacksmith does. in town, but I think we need to
Baba.
get out of this town as quickly as we can.
I agree. I think there was some truth to what Magnus said, maybe, and we should probably get lost.
I
Yeah.
think you may be right, and I think we should get out of
I
here and
agree.
on the road quickly.
Are we still going into Darkmere? Or should we go?
I see no reason to listen to old Leatherbag.
We either look for JoJo or we go to Darkmere.
You guys want to find a dead body?
When you guys listen to the podcast again, listen to that part that I said when I initially described the history.
Which history?
There's something critical that I said in the first.
In this podcast? Just now?
I'll just leave that out there.
Oh, damn it, Rob. Frickin' memory
It's
check.
about probably 40 feet high.
Okay.
You want to try and lift it up?
No, I was gonna climb on top of it.
Praise.
Wait, what did you say in the beginning?
Come on, man.
Just the important part.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Can you read it to us
There
again?
was so much Chinese food.
Okay. So, what are you doing now? Are you getting out of the city?
I think we should prepare wagon and go into Darkmere.
Yeah.
And perhaps if we hug the mountains, we can stay safer. Maybe?
Is there any way to quickly find JoJo's body?
I doubt it. I don't think she's dead.
Meet me.
Can you locate object,
the
a
city.
body?
Well, that's a good question. Because it's not a person
sack of meat.
anymore.
I could try one thing, maybe if there's wood. Well, there are leftover wood shavings or whatever that was in the box.
Yes.
And the box is wooden.
Mika has advantage on perception based on smell. Maybe she might be able to track rats and stuff from pretty far distance.
Okay. She gets a smell. She gets a scent.
Oh, she good.
And starts, running towards the door.
I'll follow Mika.
I will follow them.
I will follow.
Do you think she's
Follow
following
the rat!
scent, or is she following tacos? Like,
Mika's
trustworthy is
relatively
this?
disciplined.
Okay.
All right, so
Except when it comes to tacos.
you guys follow a rat.
I am also not disciplined when it comes to tacos.
You all follow a rat through the city, and eventually she comes to a spot where it kind of looks like this is like a disposal area for bodies, where a lot of them have been burned. So there's kind of
like a cremation.
fires that are going, and there's smoke kind of drifting out.
Ew.
A foot sticking out here.
Oh,
A
jeez.
hand over here.
This is the worst service I've ever
Do we
gotten for
s-
20
like-
bishops.
Might as well start.
Why did they even bother?
To what?
To dump the body here and swap it out.
Well,
That could be an investigation roll.
Maybe didn't.
He looks at
I
Bob.
can definitely do that.
well, would that be
That's
investigated
24.
at
So
here
you-
or at the
You
mortuary?
come up with this theory that maybe, just maybe, someone was trying to get rid of that body.
A Magnus.
Is this body? Did she find the body, or is it
She
just
found
a pile?
She found pretty much a pyre of
Burning bodies.
Damn.
burning bodies in various.
Oh, they're all
stages of
burned.
burning. Yeah.
Burned. Damn it.
Are they still wearing the clothes that they were wearing when they died?
They've been stripped down and
Okay.
pretty much
I was wondering if maybe it was the
With some
sisters and the
pitch thrown on there, and
the council of
they're
the
trying to do. Yeah,
discs.
they're trying to get rid of the bodies because it's a health hazard and people die all the time. So.
I am going to try and cast Locate Object again
Ooh.
and think of JoJo's head.
That's a little weird, but okay.
Are any of the bodies headless?
I'll go with it. Let's go with it.
Let's go with it. All right, roll.
Are the bodies headless?
It's so is the head roll for the magic use or
All right, so
And this is, I'm not actually sure if this even counts as a person or an object, because if it counts as not an object, then this wouldn't really work. I'm just trying to give it a shot in the dark. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. Jojo's head. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet, and this lasts for up to 10 minutes. If the object is in motion, I know the direction. Can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
but you have not seen her head or her actual skull. So you do get a what do you call it?
She had a ring on her that I left her. They might have taken that at the mortuary.
I don't know if I would have seen that or noticed it.
So you do get a direction on it, and it leads you into the middle of the pile of corpses,
I start... this
which
is
is kind of
disgusting.
like burning. So there's,
Like burning like I can't be there?
well, it might catch you on fire.
I make whatever the sign of Prague is, and then I start digging through the bodies
Okay.
and trying to
While he's
follow
doing
this
that,
sense.
I want to cast
of
Create
direction.
Water and douse him.
Okay. So eventually you get to an area where your locate object spell kind of zeroes in on. In your head, there's like arrows that are bing, 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 bing. And you see in that particular area bits of shattered skull and fairly well pummeled into dust. And things of that nature.
I will pull out my prayer book and I guess just kind of perform the same rites that I did on that one bishop that who knows who looted his grave.
Right. Yes.
I join him.
Oh, that's great.
And just put her to rest, I guess, in this terrible place
Oh.
Yes.
as best we can. And then...
Well, at least there's no bulldozers coming.
Is the body on fire? Is it on fire, or is it just
Her body is pretty much burned because it was the night before. Someone made sure that she was burned up pretty well.
So the
Do
body?
you guys need any
she's
parts
dead.
of our old friend?
No.
Strike might want.
Yeah, I'll take a finger bone.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Roll your percentage for your cast.
33.
100.
Wait, did I already... Wait.
I cast. I don't think you did.
Oh,
You
locate
cast
object?
locate object, yeah.
Yeah. 51.
Okay.
Dang it.
I got
want
33.
to. I want to see the world explode.
No.
All right. So, yes, that is the carnal fields. What do you guys do now?
Okay. So
Investigate the blood.
There is investigate the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna pop open that vial?
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see there's blood inside. It's kind of reddish. It almost looks bright, like arterial blood.
Like it's alive.
Maybe.
Oh.
It's like still. It's yeah.
Well, you can't
Bright
really
red
see
blood.
it.
Well, I would know. Bright
It's-
red
it's
blood
bright
is alive.
red blood, but you don't know whether it's alive or not.
I'm
It's
gonna
not like
take it
it's-
over to the apothecary.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Did I see that blood before when you got it? All her blood
I
was
told-
like black.
I told
that we
you
saw,
about it.
right?
So I don't know if I told
Yes.
you guys
What,
what I saw in the. So
Wait a minute.
last
Why
night
don't you give just a drop of it back to her before we go?
to the body.
Yeah. It's hers. Maybe give her a drop of it.
Okay. What? Okay.
just-
I do it.
Humor me.
Okay.
is
I
she
do
still
it.
on fire?
Roll
Little-
a
little bit of blood.
Are you pouring?
willpower check.
A what?
A willpower check.
A willpower check.
I would like
What would
to
it
actively perceive the
Wisdom.
surroundings and make sure that there's nobody watching us, or like specifically look for like
Well,
dangers while
that was a.
Well, you see, there's a lot of
Fucking
like
with dead
crows
bodies.
and ravens, and off in the periphery, there's like people that are like kind of working in this kind of.
Are they watching
environment.
us?
And they're like, "What the heck are these guys?"
23.
Great.
So you have this overwhelming, strong desire that maybe, just maybe, you should conserve every bit of blood that's in here.
In the vial. Okay.
But of
Does-
course, you can do what you want.
I poured a little bit of it.
Okay, so
Just a drop.
Yes. So you go and you pour little bits.
Very gently.
Right. And a drop falls out, falls into the dust, and disappears.
Oh, I meant on her.
Yeah.
Or I was saying
Well, her
on
body is like
On her body.
her body is not
Okay.
there anymore.
Like,
If anything,
completely
it's like
mutilated?
ashes and there's like
Oh.
bits of bones left.
Oh, okay.
Someone made sure that she was like.
I see.
destroyed.
So it's not even like a corpse that's on fire or been
Right.
on fire. It's just like...
It's
Not.
completely annihilated.
Okay.
Oh, we poured a little bit out for our lost ones, and now we got to drink a little bit.
Sure I have a little bit of city beer in here.
Yeah.
Pour a little bit out. Drink too. Let's get a move on.
Okay.
I corked the
Let's
vial
get
back.
out of the city.
Right.
All right.
All right. Let me go to the bathroom, and you guys can plot, and I will be right back.
On the way out, I just need to refill 3 of these.
So I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I saw under the microscope.
Okay.
Which do you guys need me to reiterate, or yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So I went to the apothecary and I took this vial of blood, which, by the way, was basically black when I took it.
Mm-hmm.
And we put it under this thing that was like this tube. I don't know exactly how it worked, but the halfling woman there was very astute with it, and she said it was unlike anything that she had ever seen, and she let me look in at it, and it was blood. I guess it was like these little red circles, which I'm guessing were part of the blood, and there were these black circles, which I thought were the poison.
Blood's red.
Yeah.
Yep.
We know that for certain. Blood is red.
Connect the dots.
And I thought the black stuff was just the poison that we saw that was inside of her, but it was actually like starting to go in and eat the red ones. And and then there were also these other little weird spindly things that didn't quite look like either of them. They were these little, like, they look like spiders in her blood. And they were fighting off the...
Eric should jump up with that one.
Spiders aren't supposed to be in blood.
And they were fighting the black things, trying to eat the blood.
What was that sand? Remember in Darkmere 400 years ago?
So I don't know
We
if
had
I would
that
know.
sand.
Fiddler's little sand.
Yeah, I don't know
Fiddler
if
sand.
I would know what that
Did-
stuff
what-
looked like on a microscopic level.
Did that guy show us any of that, or did it look like spiders to us?
Yeah.
Or did he say it did?
Yeah.
Or showed it to us?
He showed it to you guys.
Okay.
That sounds like Fiddler's sand.
What was it doing in that vial then?
Oh, that was pre-Alton. So
Yeah.
much happened.
There was like nanobot sand.
We
and
had
something.
nanobots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Speaking
pretty
out
great.
of character, but yeah, nanobot sand.
Huh.
Really, really tiny spiders that were shiny metal.
I kind of feel like holding on to that vial, protecting it would be a very smart idea. knowing
I'll
that.
put it right next to the spider
Hey, don't
venom
just go
vial
pouring it all over the place.
in my loose bag. That's a lie.
That's
That's a
awesome.
lie. Don't hold me to that. She's very careful with it.
I will take rabbit fur off of my belt and have you wrap the vial in it.
Actually, we're still in town. Can I get a proper like vial box or something to
Like a
store?
phylactery?
Why don't you
Is that what
just
they
get
call
a
it?
pretty box?
Wait,
Okay.
wait, I thought
Instead
that
of
was
getting
just
a
like
vial
for what
box.
Lich King said.
V-I-L-E.
Sorry, I played enough Pathfinder.
Can I get
No, that was actually what that's called.
what is it?
You
Phylactery?
phylactery.
Phylactery? Okay.
I guess you can use that. And give me my rabbit fur back.
Nah,
You find a really nice
you
one.
gave that to me.
What kind are you looking for? Are you looking for a good one, little one?
I'll look for a good one with some like solid, heavy duty glass vials that come with it.
Okay.
Better
While you're
look for a
shopping,
shitty-
Ooh,
Here.
and one of the microscopes, or that she had, if they have one. A pocket
Pretty
one.
rare.
Okay.
Like, pretty much the one she has is the only one in town.
Imagine taking Galileo's
You can go
telescope.
kill her and take it.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Mm.
She's thinking about it.
Wouldn't be the first time you've killed something in cold blood to get what you want.
Chaotic
For
neutral.
science?
It happens.
It does happen.
No, she's chaotic good. She
So
won't
while
do
she's
that.
in shopping for a phylactery,
you hear us, and you look over and you see the dude from what do you call it? What is it called? The guy that was buying the artifacts.
Oh,
The other thief.
okay.
Yeah, the one the 200 gold guy.
Yeah.
So he is he motions you over.
I'll follow.
Okay. So and you guys go into the darkly lit alley that's nearby while she's shopping, and I don't know what you guys are doing.
I went to go for
I
a
went to
beer.
find Christian.
But it's like, so I found you a man.
Is he still alive?
Not quite.
Oh.
He hands you a bag.
Oh fuck!
How big is the bag?
Is it head size or
About
penis
head
size?
So, he did a fair bit of talking before he died, which we couldn't really control.
Oh my god.
So,
The talking or his
Cry
dying?
for dead, like really. Yeah, I think the talking.
Yeah.
Jesus.
but I believe it is him, man. And you look inside, and definitely you see the mole. And, and
Oh my
stuff
god.
like that. So apparently, I've never heard of the guy, but he's working for some guy named Magnus.
Flip the fucking table, dude. Magnus fucking burned her body. I am so not okay with this dude.
I'm
Interesting.
not surprised.
Oh!
Did he mention anything else?
Well,
Have
he was
Council
screaming a
of
lot,
Discs had JoJo killed? Question mark.
But
So I'll just cross that.
he did mention that it was a fairly complex hire. He got hired by a couple people in Rostov, and that basically he how do I put this? Well, this was between screams. So, he was telling us really anything he wanted to at that point. But he was throwing around Magnus a lot, whoever this person is.
Like, so he mentioned Magnus, but he also mentioned being hired by people in Rostov.
By the church.
By the church. Okay. He's hired by.
Now, we didn't get a chance to get his contacts within the church because he was kind of like gone by that point. We tried to revive him. Didn't really work, so...
Oh my god.
You got what you got.
I guess that's fair. So let me make sure I got this right. So.
And he holds out his hand.
Yeah, okay. 200 gold.
Money well spent.
Can I take yours?
Thank you very much. If you need our services again, feel free to contact us.
I'll wait a little. Thank
I'll
you.
remember that. So let me just recap here. So he mentioned Magnus a lot. He
Yeah.
mentioned being.
Do you know who this guy is? He's just some guy to us.
He's just some guy.
Some cleric in the church or something. The church, they're evil.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you there.
All of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right bunch of bastards. I know
Too
a particularly
true.
big one.
And mine.
Somewhere Shrek nods.
It was better in the good old days.
So you got him talking about Magnus. He mentioned being hired by the church, and he mentioned being hired by a couple people in Rostov.
Right, so he was kind of working a double agent angle.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
That makes
but
sense.
there was a lot of screaming involved, so we didn't quite. We recorded as best we can. I do have the notes if you want them.
I'll take notes. Yeah.
So he gives you the notes, and there's a lot of they actually recorded.
What the?
And you see parts in there with, clarifications like Was that a? Or was that a, you know, what letter could that be? You know?
Oh, money well spent. You got took some good notes.
Unfortunately, we can't give you his whole body, but we give you his head.
That's fine.
And you find your phylactery.
Thank you. Okay.
For
It's free.
it's not free. For 6 gold, 6 crowns.
How about 2 gold and a nice quartz?
Quartz is fairly common. Do you have anything else?
Can you conjure anything? That was meta. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
I'll pull out a couple of the mushrooms from the pouch that I still have.
He kind of perks up at that. It's like, so what's the story on those?
Or
These-
those.
These are very nice, very rare mushrooms.
Yay.
Boy.
You may you may not have seen many of them around right now. I got them a long time ago.
You may not have ever wanted to see them again.
Oh man, I want some more of those.
So, do they have psychotropic properties?
Would you like to find out?
Not just at this minute, but if once the deal making is done.
Yes, they'll give you a nice night.
Done. There you
Okay.
go. All right, so for 2 gold and the shrooms,
Okay.
you got yourself a phylactery.
Nice. Okay.
That's my next T-shirt. 2 gold and some shrooms.
2 gold and some shrooms. Okay.
And you walk out just in time to see Vom holding a bag.
The place that I got the phylactery, is there anything else that would be good for that sort of a thing? For investigating these potions or these things that I'm having to go to people to have investigated for me. Like I needed to take the venom to an apothecary. I needed to take the blood to an apothecary.
Detective kit.
Is that what it's called? Something to help
Sometimes
me
we detect.
something to help me read these things more easily on my own. And it's
Well,
okay if I can't, but
Right. The guy points you to another shop down the way.
okay.
And when you go in there, you see the proprietor looks like Johnny Depp. In the
Nice.
Sleepy
And I
Hollow.
stay there forever.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow.
Out of character and in.
So you're looking to detect.
Nice.
So the art of detection, and he goes into this super long thing on detection. Meanwhile, what events are you doing?
I am going to the bar, and I am going to buy 2, I don't know, water sacks worth of beer.
Worthy investment.
How much is that?
Let's see.
See,
If
based on beer
normal thing, a beer costs you a crown.
yeah. Because you're.
Let's say
Because you don't like armor.
3 to a
And that is
skin,
a crown.
so 6 crown.
6 crowns. Only 3 to a skin, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Big
buy
gulps.
12 crowns
Okay.
worth.
All right. You get yourself 12 crowns.
And then I go to the wagon and I start packing our shit fucking up
so-
and getting ready to head out, waiting, kind of expecting everybody to come back to the wagon pretty soon.
I'm helping.
Okay.
I'm helping him.
We gotta
Okay.
we gotta get
So
our butts out of
eventually you
here.
all you get back to the wagon. You get your detective kit
Okay.
for 2 crown.
Does it come with one of those cool hats and a pipe?
No.
That's racist.
Oh.
I'm.
Do I find Christian? 'Cause I went to
So,
Columbine.
yes, in fact, you find him coming back into the town from the pastures. And he's like, "Oh, Jennifer, how are you?
Oh.
We
Will I see you tonight in the tavern?"
No, unfortunately, we are leaving town now.
Oh, why is
Your
this?
days in this tavern are done.
You're leaving? Why are you leaving?
Oh.
yourself.
Oh no,
Yeah.
heartbreak!
Well, we were just passing through in the first place, and I think our time here is done. We have to get going.
Come with her,
And you
Christian.
kind of break his heart. And yes.
Wait, is Christian pregnant?
And I'm sorry. What did he say? There was a lot of talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said,
Sorry.
so there's some breaking of hearts as you guys say your goodbyes. And,
I'm trying to think of what I can leave him.
he's already left you something.
Spoilers.
Really?
The bear cloak that I always wear.
Mm-hmm.
I will take this off and hand it to him and say, I'll be back for this.
Oh. He thanks you profusely and is like, I will see you when you get back.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shrek swoons from the bushes.
You're stalking me!
Alden, what are you
Not
doing
really.
to get ready for the
Pack up all the finishing packing up all the supplies, and then after that, I'm gonna stand on the top of the wagon and keep watch.
Okay. So the wagon is safe from all predators.
I'm worried
I'm
about
going
paladins
to-
coming.
I'm
That's
going
true.
to
Ah,
reach
yeah.
A
back
paladin
out to my
hops in the
contact,
wagon and begins to nap.
and I'm
Oh.
going to put out a
Needed a
price
break.
on the paladins that are coming after us, and I just want them to be tripped up a little bit.
So you're going into the Thieves Guild to try to put a price on paladins.
Yeah, don't kill them. I know that would cause much more trouble than any of us would want. But
Yeah.
I assume they have to. I'm going to guess they're probably going to follow us. So
Be
if their
specific
wagons,
about
provisions happen to run into you, provisions just rock. Just go missing. You don't-
Everywhere
you're not
I go
harassing
now,
me.
people are like harassing
So
me,
you,
like
as you're
stealing
asking
my
around
shit.
about like paladins and stuff like that, they direct you to eventually you get to a guy that's kind of a mid-level lieutenant in the town. He's like, so let me get this straight. You want me to take on the church? You don't want me to kill them.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible idea.
So what do you want me to do to them?
If they have any travel provisions, get rid of them. If they have any horses might suffer a few injuries. Might slow them down a bit.
Well, paladins are pretty formidable, so maybe this would probably be. And he starts calculating. Let's see. This is a good 200 crown investment.
I'll give you 180.
190.
Sold.
All right.
Thieves, man.
Why would you hurt the horses? They did nothing wrong.
And oh, by the way,
What'd you do?
they are already on the outskirts of the city.
You think Vom cares about horses? Nay.
It doesn't behoove him, you're right.
So it's begun.
The glue is coming apart.
Now that we're done horsing around, let's get back to business.
Let's get back to the main story.
Yeah, we need to
the
hook it.
dead horse.
Rob is going to
Oh
send
my
us out
God,
to pasture.
I can't!
You can't. You should get better, man.
Such horseplay. All right, so that will cost you 190 crowns.
All right, so he ponies up the
95
cash.
for the pot.
And you guys mount up.
No, but literally we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm going to
shit.
mention to the rest of the group that they're already out there on the outskirts.
We gotta hoof it then.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
I think someone already
All
said that
of
one.
you.
I just know that we
Yeah.
do need to get out of here. No, in all seriousness,
Yeah.
we need to leave very quickly.
We're leaving.
With
We're
haste.
leaving. We're leaving.
So did you guys do bareback?
We know Jennifer does.
You and Christian? Never mind. Let's just leave town.
Gives you the evilest look.
I don't know what this means. We didn't ride the cows.
We'll tell you when you're older.
I think we all know you didn't know what that meant. Oh boy.
All right, so marching order.
I'm in the wagon, looking back.
Because he's tiny.
All right.
I'll hang off to the right about 30 feet.
And Mika?
Meek will hang out in the wagon.
I'm gonna go sit next to Mika and try and help these horses get along.
Oh, they're not really horses. They are oxen.
These oxen.
They were horses.
Wait.
Until someone casts a
Maybe
spell.
Shrike should sit where I'm sitting and I'll just sit in the back.
Whose fault was
I have a feeling if one of us is to control animals, it's not to be me.
Yeah, I'll sit
Yeah,
with the
I
horses.
also have speak to
Or the
animals,
oxen.
Okay,
so
I'm
put
going
me
to
on-
get back in the back. This is not for me. These
Yeah.
things smell awful.
Put me on the opposite
They
side
smell
of,
great.
of the
Okay.
oxen. So
Can I have
Shrek
bought,
on one side and me on the other.
Well, someone's
dart?
gotta be at the reins.
Gun
A dart?
as
Gun.
well? Yeah. Do this
Not a
exist?
dart gun.
And
you
you're
can buy
like,
some darts.
you're
Yeah.
literally just like right there.
Yeah.
I thought,
Is that how you want it,
I
or do you
don't
want to
know
be
what
up
the
top?
stat-
is it the kind of wagon that you steer or that you just sort of
They are
guide?
steer.
Oh my god. I'm so done. This is over.
You're the one who oxed him.
Like,
I'm only angry because I can't come up with them faster than you.
So the seasons are turning.
Oh my god!
That's beautiful.
Geeking the fuck out right
it's
now.
turning a
That
new
means
leaf.
we're losing time and we need to run faster.
We gotta turn a new leaf.
Oh boy.
All right.
Should we make like a tree?
Y'all should have to roll percentages every time.
Every time!
Fun.
Yeah.
Every time!
All right. So you begin to head out of town, and you're rolling through the forests.
Rolling.
We hightail it. Oh my god.
Sipping on gin and juice.
All right.
Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Laid back.
Perceptions.
Yeah. What's my
Why do I ever bother?
26.
Wow.
Because that one time you did better than everyone.
That
I am
one time.
daydreaming today.
Less than 26 for me.
I got 8.
I got 8 too. And that's real bad for me.
We can't see anything because we're staring at ox butts.
yeah,
That's
I'm
why.
just chilling with the
Sorry,
ox.
24.
Okay. As you guys are, what did you get?
8.
Okay. As
3 8s.
you guys are rolling along very slowly in your slowly steered cart.
So amused with herself right now.
You see that there are people moving in parallel with you.
Oh boy. Do they look like paladins?
They look like they're dressed in sort of woodland style clothes.
They're in the trees or they're like on the road with us?
No, they are in the trees, moving parallel with you.
Does Vaughn
We
see
all
them?
see them?
No, only Ori does, or
Okay.
only Alden does. These are
You
not
said-
representative.
So wait, you said he is in within 30 feet of us.
Yes.
I message him
Okay.
telepathically.
All right. What do you message him?
So there are people near you. Be careful.
Okay. Well, I can't talk back.
They're hiding in the forest. Yeah, you literally can't talk back.
Okay.
Unless you
Literally,
like.
can I think back?
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can literally talk back. You can't literally think back. There it is.
Okay, so I probably don't want to talk.
Yeah. And then
talk back.
I telepathically
Remember the
tell
acrobatics?
everybody.
Alright.
Okay,
so cool.
So you guys get a thought in your mind
never got
that there are people moving in the forest on the right of you.
I'm going to stealth. 17.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and look at the people and see if I can spot them, but like surreptitiously.
Okay, you see. So two of them are kind of like oblivious to you, but one of them kind of disappears.
Okay. Don't have to work with that.
Can you get a better? I should ask. Can you get a better look?
You can try, but
And as you
I can't say anything.
as you're looking at them, you recognize some familiarity about them. That they look kind of like clergy types, but they're not like females. They're almost like they're the council guys that were like being assassinated.
Very strictly male.
Okay. Can't trust them.
Can't trust this. Dun, dun.
Nope. Applying to a tree. They're walking on foot.
Yes, they're running alongside the slowly moving ox cart.
Are they
Oh.
walking on sunshine?
Eric is going to hop
Alright,
down off
okay.
the cart on the right-hand side while all of this discussioning and
Malarkey.
slowly moving along is happening.
I'm gonna climb the tree.
All right, so
I'm just gonna try and
You're
keep
a
the
cat,
oxen
officially.
steady.
Yeah.
you make like a tree
You're
and leave.
Lana. Is what you are. Officially.
Alright. Do I see where that guy, the third guy, disappears to?
Roll a perception.
Okay. That's a 16.
No.
Okay.
While I'm on the tree, I'm gonna take out my musket.
Okay. So the cart are slowly moving along. You're in this tree right here. I guess we're gonna do initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to shoot. I'm gonna at least shoot at people who aren't aware of me.
Well, 19.
Is this initiative round kicked off by his musket shot?
Yeah.
Oh, who shot a musket?
So you get the fire.
You shot a musket!
In the trees, so it won't deafen us this time.
Yeah.
Just himself.
This time.
Why do I
rolled
always
a
think my
19.
initiative is going to be
That was
different?
19.
You will
That's
hit.
not 18, I'm sorry. 16 plus...
You will hit.
Well, you roll with advantage. Don't
That's
forget.
true. You get a natural 20, which I don't, but... It was so nice.
Oh,
Where?
excuse me.
I think the musket was 2d6. Yeah, so
Do you get
2d6.
sneak
Plus
attack?
sneak.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done.
Don't it get like extra sneak attack damage now?
46, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, alright, so this is... This is a lot of dice.
Or it is, the kids used to say, oh boy.
The kids in Mickey Mouse cartoons.
6 plus 4 plus
I both.
3, 13, 14, 15.
This is the part of the podcast where we talk about Kingdom Hearts 3.
19 damage.
How much?
About what?
19.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
All right, now initiative.
Arts.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Do you know what that is?
How about Frozen
It's a game.
2?
Okay.
I saw that!
There's a Frozen
There's a
2.
I
Frozen
saw
2
that.
coming.
Coming out this winter.
It looks pretty good, actually.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the...
There's just the teasers out, but it looks
teaser.
decent.
I just doesn't feel necessary, but they want to make money, so I understand.
Yeah.
It was a huge seller. I mean,
Yeah.
the merchandise alone. Yeah.
So,
Well, that's why they
Sorry.
want to make it.
Yeah.
based on the opinion of someone who hated that movie and never saw it, when I actually did see it, cinematically it was very good. The story was good. I thought it was well put together for a movie that's geared towards kids.
Yeah, actually, yes. And I appreciated that the true love was the sister bond and not like some random. And the whole joke
some
about the
dude,
whole
yeah.
joke about the two of them, like Anna falling in love and this whole thing, and then it being a
That was
sham.
great.
I mean, like it's fucking brilliant. It's
That was
fucking
great.
brilliant.
And it's very not Disney, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really great, actually.
And the whole, what do you call it? The whole coming out of her shell is all about sexuality and finding yourself and all that other stuff. And some very adult concepts in a kid's movie.
Yeah, it was good, actually. So
All right, so initiatives. Eric.
No, thank you.
no, thank you.
Four, but it's Mar 4.
Drake.
5. Ooh.
Alden.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
19.
I love that.
Jennifer.
12.
Bomb.
Bomb 18, Mika's 3.
I put mushroom spores in it.
That's very cool.
It's awesome.
got some dude high today. That's part of what Shrek did.
I was like,
It wasn't even me.
All right, so Alden, you're on deck.
Wait, is
So you hear a musket shot in the woods, and this guy kind of a spray of red explodes from him.
okay? How far are they?
Blood is red.
That would probably be about
Proven
30
now.
feet, 30, 40 feet.
Okay. Well, luckily, my speed is 40 feet. So I'm just gonna draw my quarterstaff, go up to the nearest one, and hit him hard.
Okay. So that will put you there.
All right. Because apparently I shouldn't use magic. So.
You can.
Nothing
I
wrong
totally
with it.
encourage using magic.
Never hurt anybody.
Alright. 5 plus 4 does a 20 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a D10. Oops. I was about to cheat. Wow. A whopping 13 damage. Bludgeoning.
wow, Jesus, you just went up there and smacked him in the balls,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, actually. Alright, once more with
Accurate.
feeling. That is higher, so that will also hit. Alright, that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right.
And also, I'm actually not hitting to kill,
Okay.
because I don't kill humans.
You only assist.
And
They didn't attack us.
They could have announced themselves if they weren't planning to.
I'm just gonna. Oh, that's why I'm just gonna knock him
We can't take that
unconscious.
chance, dude. We know people are following us.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just gonna knock him unconscious. I'm not gonna kill anybody, and then I'll flurry of blows. All right, that's a hit.
Just slaughtering this poor
no,
group
that's
of
a D6.
pilgrims.
We are on a
Like, we're
nine-
off to see the
9
wall.
bludgeoning.
We've never seen it
And then-
before.
we're on a
He's still
fucking
up?
public road.
Yep.
There's a 19
I
hit.
just don't like to walk on the road. It hurts my feet.
8 damage. 47.
All right.
And then, yeah, that's it.
All right. So he staggers back under the weight of your blows, but he does not go down.
Ooh, really?
Yes. Mom.
Okay. Let me send the thing down. Maybe a accomplice murder. I'm sorry. I'm just going to shoot him again then. Yeah.
What's the reload on a musket?
I'm assuming it's a heavy or reload like crossbow. That's how I'm thinking it. Which was, I think it says that it requires 2 hands to do that. So that's what that thing was.
Let's see. 5E musket reload.
Oh, there's a thing. I couldn't find it. A proper musket when I checked. So
I think so, yeah. I think they're like throwing darts, though. Because I think that is what Beauregard reskinned to have shurikens.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's like a
Make you
1d4 or
Hey, I
something
didn't know
like
you listened to
that.
Critical Role.
Oh yeah, big time.
Nice. Are you gonna listen tonight?
All right. The range.
No, I'm like weeks
Podcast
behind.
it?
I like to binge it, and then I like listen to something else for a while, and then I go another like 6 weeks of Critical Role night.
So what is the reload
It's
of
pretty
a
Yeah, I like it.
crossbow?
You can only
How
do
do you like
it
the
once.
current storylines?
You can only fire once per
Let's see.
turn.
So are you up to
you
date?
can only fire.
So
you
right
can fire only
now
one piece
they're
as you're
fighting
trying to do
Deshila or whatever, or
the action.
Deshila,
Or as
under the
another
ocean
action.
Yeah.
in that
So
cavern.
essentially, I can
Yeah.
attack
It's pretty good.
once.
I'm glad that they're
Okay.
like not with Atlantic anymore. That they like kind of
I know
got
I've
their way out
in
of
the
it.
real
getting on
world,
my
you would
nerves.
be
I don't really like
super
that
awesome
situation
if you
much.
could shoot 6
Yeah, me
times. a
too.
minute.
So I'm kind of stoked for them to break out of that, and then
Okay.
Who knows what next.
You didn't like that situation, they took care of
So,
it.
so basically, I use
usually-
it once to fight. That's it. Well,
Pretty
once,
much.
yeah.
You're
So,
in for some really
all
good
right,
stuff.
yeah, a really well skilled.
I think I'm only a few
guy
weeks
can
behind now.
Fire probably 2 to 3 shots.
You're finally
a
getting
minute.
out of the
Okay.
That's like drilling every day.
Ford backstory part
Okay.
of things.
So I would
So
say
they're moving
probably
on from there?
2 shots
Yeah, they're
in it
moving
would
on from,
probably
like,
be,
the
like,
ocean
the upper end
nautical
of your
stuff.
Because it's kind of
capabilities
taken
right now.
too long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
His backstory took
that
too
would
much
be
time.
like
Even
3 rounds,
now,
right?
and
Well,
they're
they-
only like maybe
So
a
it
third
takes
into.
you
I'm not
time
sure
to
how long they
reload,
are into
basically,
it.
right?
Seems like it's been going
Yeah.
on
And
forever.
That
this,
wouldn't
this
be,
also
uh,
applies
they
to the,
acknowledge
to
that,
the other side
thankfully.
too. Like,
You
when
also
they
have to
shoot
factor
you,
in
they're
that
they're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
shoot
true.
you,
Every
too.
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're 3
They gotta pack it, right? It's
Sure,
stick, then
Yeah.
And I'd be
We're also
spending all of
feeling
my
that
time
amount of
just
time, I
doing
think.
that.
Right.
Much. Okay, so then
trying
I
to find
need to switch
weapons.
my
Dude,
longbow then.
I'm
That
trying
would be
to
better.
vaguely look for them
All right,
too,
go
and
for
I
it.
can't find any of them. I always lose that part of the book. You know
There
what?
we are.
Well, this is
146.
Oh, he actually looks at the index, which is the smart thing to do.
Yeah, I just use my cunning action to hide so I can get the advantage on this shot.
Fuck, am I looking?
That'll be just.
There's like skeletons in the back of this. I was like, did I bring the GM guide instead of the actual?
Oh, this was.
It's a dart.
Why are there
Yeah.
monsters back here?
All the next ones
It's
also
1d4
get
piercing.
record. Well, need that.
Well, Alton's next to the other guy. You're far. That's the guy you're firing.
Is it
at.
20-foot
Oh.
range or?
Okay,
20 or
um,
60.
Am I hidden
So
him
that
still
means
or no?
20,
Oh, you hit him.
and
Hidden
then
to him.
from
Oh,
21 feet to
Okay,
60,
so then I
it's
still get advantage on
disadvantage
the attack.
unless you
Therefore,
take like a
sneak.
feat for it.
Alright, so pop almost a bow.
But the first increment is no penalty.
7. I'm gonna burn a lot that way, but probably right.
It would be a
Got one luck
blowgun.
left.
I think that's what I was thinking
No,
7
Huh.
plus
No.
4.
of. Don't do
No. Dope. DOH.
Alright.
Dope.
Sir,
Like
can you
Homer
hit?
Simpson.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Alright.
Can I have another Marlboro? I only smoke reds because I like the color.
Do a sling bait.
Wait, can I
never seen
can I
Sling
do can I record you doing this?
No, it really hurt.
Oh, you poor thing.
Just once, I want to send it to Nicia. For
It's on the
Valentine's.
recorder.
All right.
He will go
Oh.
down.
Oh, wait. 1 sec. Alrighty, ready?
Yeah, I only smoke reds because I like the color.
All right, so the one guy turns
I need a
to Alden and tries to hit him with his. What would they be carrying? We'll say an axe.
Oh, I think the word of Prague.
18's the number to beat.
They're muttering this little line of mine.
This little blood of mine.
Actually, it's a scimitar. Sorry. Okay. So 18.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Oh boy.
I do have proficiency with darts.
3.
It's called
Their damage
Yes.
sucks. 5 points of damage.
Oh no.
But it's a multi-attack, so
Okay. More.
he gets 3 attacks. 2 with a scimitar and 1 with a dagger. So,
What is? Wow, that's a lot of attacks.
Ooh, a monster. But that one will hit. And then
Is there any other people next? Is there another guy? One of them next to me?
he's dead.
Okay. Oh wow. There goes the tip.
Is that the guy that Nelson shot?
Yep.
Nice.
Do you want to
Since we
deflect
found
that attack into him?
I
Make
want
sure
that.
he's dead.
If he's on the ground, I'm not gonna deflect it. That's just like that's a waste of key points.
Oh, you guys.
And a dagger will miss too. All right. Next up is. We gotta go way down to 12. That would be Jennifer.
Get it? Because your initiative is so low.
Well, it's not like it's a 4.
Oh, that's so
Not like it's a 4.
Oh, yeah. Great.
I'm so glad nobody saw you do that.
If you want a good laugh sometime, look up different models of those things. Oh my god! Some of them have like modulation buttons, so you can make your voice go up and down like a normal voice does.
Wow.
They're great.
There.
You can lose an entire afternoon that way.
Do Sling Blade.
I don't know who that is.
That's a movie from like the early 2000s.
There's a lot of movies. For
don't know.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay. I think I've heard references to it, but I think that's it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Minus 1 cool point.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a lot more than that before the campaign's done.
All right, Jennifer.
So I was on the other side of the wagon.
Yes.
I hear the thing in my head, and then Alton takes off.
And you
I hear a boom. Right?
Excuse me.
Why don't I take a look? I want to look over to the other side of the street, road path thing, and just
good
like
idea.
make sure that we're not being followed somewhere else too.
All right, perception.
Also, that's funny. She fell.
She felt. She's shells. Perception is. That would be a 23.
All right, you don't see anything on the
22.
other side.
So we're good everywhere else.
You're good on the other side.
I think I'm gonna go on the other side of the oxen and just sort of ready in action, and like pull my hand axe out. My battle axe is in the cart, so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stand there and sort of, make sure nothing comes at us.
Yes.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
So you're oxen for it. Terrible. They're getting worse as the night goes on. All right. Let's go further down the rabbit hole to Shrike.
So I just watched my friends go off there and just kill people.
Yes.
Everybody's
So
dying.
you, someone screamed in your head. There was a big boom, and then next thing you know, there's people dead.
Okay. We might be a little trigger happy. I'll do the same thing that Jennifer did, I guess, and like hold my action, just keep an eye out for things, and just watch how the situation unfolds.
All right. Then we get to the bottom of the round.
Sometimes we call it the worst part of the round. I think they're all too far. Sorry, I'm not trying to peek.
No, that's fine.
I think they're all too far away.
They're only
I'm
like
gonna-
30 feet away, so...
Well, my speed is 25. I'm gonna yell to Ori or to Alton. You got that under control.
Probably.
Here I come. I'm gonna go up to behind Alton or next to him or as close as I can get.
And strike him?
No, be near him
Okay.
in this time of need and provide as much emotional support as I can.
All right. You give him a fish for an emotional support animal.
Seems a bit fishy.
Was it a herring? Red herring?
One can only scale a friendship so much.
All right. A new round. We're back
So,
to...
Mika's turn in there.
Oh, wait.
Finish.
Mika, what is Mika doing?
She's going to move to the base of the tree that bomb is on. Just keep an eye out for anything that might make its way up.
Oh.
It's been debased.
Yeah.
Don't. She likes cats too much. She's gonna go right for it.
She caught the red eye.
Never use a laser near a cat woman.
We remember the war.
All right. Alden.
Alright. Well, I'm good. I say drop your weapon or I'm just gonna knock it out of your hands.
Try it.
So I will.
Okay.
I just told you that I would.
Alright, wow, I'm rolling really well.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, 24 hits, right?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alright, that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's done.
You were killed by a tiny die.
Did I see the other
Died
guy?
in a small way. No, he kind of like he slipped out.
But I knew he was there at one point. That
Yes,
was
at one point he was there.
Okay,
I would yell out Dalton. There was one more guy somewhere.
Alright, do I see his tracks anywhere? I guess I'll roll perception to see if I can find him. If not,
Okay.
Alright. 22.
You notice that up in the there's some broken reeds up the way, probably at least 60 feet away.
Alright. Do I run in that direction? Sure, why not?
Okay.
So this guy's still technically alive.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
You go down and get some rope.
All right.
So I'll see if I can find him.
All right.
One thing you're gonna need this
So I guess we'll do perception versus stealth.
Oh wow!
How many times a month do you watch Boondock Saints?
Is it a crit?
No,
It's not a crit. It's just below a crit. So that's 26 to perception.
But I've seen it 25, 30 times.
2, 3.
All right. You see him. He's probably about 100 feet in front of you, and he's moving away from you guys.
Do I catch up to him? Well, I can catch up to him.
That's like a week. That's a week of
Wait, he's
Boondock
100.
Saints.
Actually.
I just watched it now.
Alright. I'm
Jesus Christ. Did you say Boondock Saints?
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints?
Just,
That's my version.
alright, I'm gonna spend a key point to do Step of the Wind.
Okay. What's that do?
It makes me I can do dash as opposed action.
I really
Okay.
need that to just be like a really
All right. So you get up to him.
now.
What do you do?
Like,
Boondock Saints.
There you
That's
go.
not
So
it'd be great.
hilarious.
I think classy, like, well done.
Those are like
Really good cinematography.
So at your own risk.
Great plot.
Thanks for warning.
There you go. Are you gonna
I
still
don't
come
think that's
after
gonna
That
us?
would be wonderful.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
good.
but I'm gone.
You have the power.
Who do you work for?
I guess I do.
We are.
I don't think I could do it for a living, but I would do it for like a week.
Well,
And it's
tell
boring. Shoot.
them to stop following us because we're gonna go
Come on,
over the
shoot.
wall.
I'd be too.
Probably
I get
not
too
as weird.
nervous.
Probably not as
That
weird
is
as we
probably
think it
not
is.
the
They're all
best
cool people.
idea.
I guess so. I'd
Yeah.
get too nervous.
Wait, to tell them that or for us to go over the wall?
For you guys to go over the wall.
Well, that we can handle you. If we can handle you guys that easily, wall's doesn't seem too bad.
You don't understand. We're trying to stop you for your own good.
Okay. Well, do you have any?
That's the second person today.
Well, can you also tell Magnus to stop? Magnus also told us that today.
Who's Magnus?
You should look up on your history of Prague and figure that out. Because once you realize that.
He's doing like some searching. Is like the only Magnus I know of was like he's been dead for hundreds of years.
Dead. Look into that.
Why don't
Have
you
your
want us to go?
people look into that because he gave us a hello.
Interesting.
Well, sorry, one of your buddies is dead. I'm not, but I made sure the other one is alive. If you want to take care of him.
Very well. You guys should not go into the Empire.
You tell us that.
Why?
You don't understand. You're part of the legend. If
Yeah,
you
we-
fulfill your roles,
We'll resurrect the Dark Empress, yada yada.
don't you understand the danger that you're putting the world in?
I mean, we fixed it before. We'll fix it again.
I'm not going to stop you. You obviously outnumber me. But I will give you fair warning that you must not go into the Empire.
Well, warning taken. Now, don't mess with us. We're in a really bad mood right now. One of our friends died.
Ditto.
Touche.
I don't like him anyway, but
Least favorite card.
That's amazing.
At least he's honest.
Alright, I go back. It's just like, alrighty, Vom, don't waste your rope. They're just here. They were just wanting to stop us from going over the wall. Those types.
We killed one of them outright.
I mean, that's his. I mean, that's just.
Killed somebody in cold blood.
That's the way the paladin crumbles.
Alright,
Weren't
let's.
they the same group that attacked us outside the tavern?
Yep.
Nah, no, that was the circle,
Council of the
Council of the
Discs.
Discs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Are they the
those guys.
same?
Yeah, that's these
Okay.
guys.
So
Well,
I don't feel bad in the slightest. In
I-
fact, I'm gonna break this guy's knee with a ball.
Whoa!
you know what?
Break his
Wait!
kneecap. Just to make sure he
No!
doesn't come after us. He'll live.
Are any of you chaotic good types, or are anyone good?
I'm
here?
not there.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
But I'm not
am
out there.
Very good.
I'm still at the cart.
I'm
I'm not gonna let him do it.
I'm still at the
over
cart,
where I
yeah.
was left.
If you want to tie him up, tie him up. Don't break his knees.
You're out there with them, so
Wait, so Vom is over next to me
yeah, you're pretty close
with
to
this guy, right?
Yeah.
And you tied him up.
What
Can you put Vom over there so we can real
Yeah,
quick
tie
do
him
this?
and break his knees.
And
happened?
so you go to break his knees, and I say,
Just
"Oh,
one.
I think it's for the best that he doesn't walk as well." Here, and I hand him my warhammer.
Holy shit!
Alright.
It's for the greater good.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Oh
not!
my
I need
prog.
you to roll a.
Oh my prog.
Let's go wisdom save.
It's for the greater good.
That's intense.
Oh, that's probably not going to be very high.
Oh, no.
It's very low. 7.
What is your? What is your?
Well, it was lawful good a second ago.
It was never lawful.
That's probably true.
You have.
It started out as lawful good. It was a long time ago. Who knows
you have
what it
slipped into chaos.
Or has he slipped into
I don't know
neutral?
that I'm a paladin anymore.
That's not how it works in this game.
It's not?
Yeah.
No.
How
No,
does it
I
work?
would say he'd slip instead of being lawful good, maybe lawful neutral.
Because we're
I don't know
chaotic
that
good.
this...
I'm chaotic good.
I think that lawful
Well,
may have slipped
his-
by the
his
wayside a
lawfulness
while ago.
Has
Yeah.
gone. He's now like into. There's chaos in his life. That
Yeah,
is-
it's definitely more chaotic.
Lawful evil.
Yeah?
No, definitely chaos, the spectrum.
So, can you become unpaladinated, or is it just by
you-
abandoning your oath?
It's
Which I
abandoned.
haven't in this sense.
You haven't,
Which is
yeah.
an oath of vengeance.
Oh,
You have
what
to
is your
abandon. You have to abandon
I'm a
your
paladin of vengeance,
oath? Okay.
which is to protect those who cannot help themselves.
This guy,
Oh, he was helping himself to come attack our
He's
party.
unconscious.
He will be able to help himself as he
They were
limps back
running
home.
along, and all of a sudden, Vom shot him. It's like Bambi in the forest.
I don't think
Bambi's
it's quite
mom,
like
get
Bambi.
him.
If we're thinking long term, if I break his knee now, he can't come after us later. Therefore, you won't die.
hey guys, what are you doing out there?
Nothing. We'll be right back.
People are following us!
We'll be right back.
And you hear this sickening
Crunch.
crunch of.
Damn twigs!
And you see
Shrike and
that-
I have a look like, the fuck are we missing?
Pine
the
forests.
I know my twigs.
There was a definite
If there's
shift
one
there
thing.
in your alignment.
Oh no.
That's some fucked up shit.
I'm just being practical. And I'll go over and grab the arrow from the dead body.
Okay.
I expect this from Mom, not from
You
you.
pick it out of the big bullet hole that you put in him earlier. All right, so there's a guy that's dead, and a guy that's
Unconscious.
His leg is at a weird angle.
Did he pass out? Like
he's
when
out. He's like.
y'all killed that guy?
Let's see if that kills.
I bend down and give him 20 points of lay on hands, but not near his leg.
Don't wake him up.
That's very generous.
I don't like
I'd
this.
have been better off on.
So,
Yeah.
like when you shattered his knee, like bits of bone went in different directions and stuff like that, and you saw like pooling of blood starting to come out.
Oh
Like,
shit,
little-
we may have gone too far.
Oh no.
Oh god, I lay on hands where the blood is pooling. Oh shit.
Is everything okay out
We're in a tight spot.
and it spurts on you. Just
I like stem the tide of
Wait,
blood,
there
and
were
then
three
I heal
guys or
for
two guys?
There was 3.
20
There was
points.
3 that
One of them is
that we were
dead.
fighting, or
Well, you guys saw 2. He saw 3, and he saw 3.
that okay.
So now there
but
are
we don't
two-
know where the third person is.
He
I
found
found
a third
him.
person, but then like they had a little conversation. And like, part of it.
Okay, so one of them.
So one of them is totally intact.
Yes.
So you guys were breaking the legs of the guy
for
who
no
was
reason.
unconscious.
For no fucking reason.
Another reason. There's
That's
absolutely a
rude.
reason.
That's
No, another one already got away.
It was convincing.
So you managed to. Are you using lay on hand?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a percent.
Oh,
We deserve to die.
how does 99 sound?
Deserve whatever is reaching us.
Oh yeah.
So as you are using your lay on hands,
Oh no!
Whoops.
you notice that the blood on the ground kind of like shoots back into the body, and the knee starts to take on this weird. It starts to kind of warp. And
Oh, shit.
Kind of grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And
Oh,
I'm gonna stab this guy through the fucking head now.
Oh no.
That doesn't look good.
Okay. So
Let him finish what he was
Sorry.
saying.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So this thing is like his leg is growing to the point where it almost looks like it's starting to form into a shape of something fleshy that you have seen before.
Oh, not again. Is this how flesh golems are made?
And then Vom stabs him in the head, and it kind of like collapses in on itself, and blood flows out and kind of douses you.
I don't feel good about what happened here.
We had a discussion once about unnecessary magic usage.
Well, there's a lot of unnecessary things that happened here.
I
So
didn't really take it to heart.
And yeah, and needless to say, the guy is kind of dead now.
Yeah, he appears to be dead.
I look for anything useful on them.
They have
Flesh golem parts.
Alton.
7.
Alton's
Yeah,
like,
save
you
some of those."
guys, you killed him.
No.
All right, well, I might as well take stuff off of him if
Take
they're
the stuff
already
they
dead.
have.
I will loot him. I will loot these
I mean,
bodies.
if they're
I'm
dead
not
already.
gonna take gold. I just want to know if there's any material.
Both of them have scimitars, one each, and a dagger.
Nothing I need.
And their armor is studded leather, if you want that. And there is a grand total of 6 crowns on it.
I'm good. Let's go.
Anyone else want that?
As long as he's not paying attention, I bend down and pick up 6 crowns.
Alright, so you
Can buy a lot of holy water.
Yep.
I may pick up
That's your-
one.
Am I just as bad as Magnus?
Your crowning, whatever, achievement.
Jeez, my crowning
I'm gonna go one
achievement.
scimitar.
Alright, so how many weapons do you have?
I have dagger, musket, rapier, short bow.
So you're kind of like an
Yeah. Can't hear
an
much
ogre of weaponry.
more.
Yes.
You look like Greymail right now.
All this goddamn like javelins all over the place.
All right. So you leave your dead prey and you get
That's
back
great.
in the wagon and start moving on. And at about dusk, you see the walls of the fortress in front of you. You see the wall in front of you, basically.
Cool.
Nice.
So where are the Titans?
Teen Titans.
No, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I got you.
Also, Teen Titans old.
I mean,
Old school.
yeah. Yeah.
This is what's coming from
When
me.
there's trouble, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters?
So stoked.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Back of this thing.
All right.
Is this for anything particular? Did you like a
Bland.
gift?
So as you
or
get to the
was it
wall,
a
you
gift,
see
or
that
was it
there
just
are
a gift for yourself from
It was a
yourself.
gift for myself.
there's a bit of activity
Jesus,
going
that's
on.
beautiful.
Nothing
Not crazy.
out of the ordinary.
That is absolutely stunning.
Nothing out of the
So
ordinary.
stoked. Have you read reviews?
Is there
But
still
there
like
are,
a little
Sounds
like
great. It's a mandola, not a
like
mandolin, so I don't have one yet.
shops and
Nice.
stuff right outside?
I'm excited.
There,
People
awesome.
walking
Please
some
Yes.
stuff.
upload
there
pictures
is like
of
a
you.
Provisions
Maybe
and
I will.
stuff.
right,
Oh yeah.
and there's a bunch of
Instagram.
guards
I'll
doing
have to
their
put it
guardly
up.
activities and.
Would you be willing to help me out with a ukulele?
That half body that was
Really?
thrown over the wall. Is
I
there
would
any
love that. I've
evidence
been
of
trying
it?
to learn a little
No.
bit, but
What, like
Not
picking
even
one
long.
or
Last
Learned
learning?
a couple days ago,
yeah,
right?
I have a concert ukulele back at home.
That was a
I
few
don't
days
know
ago,
how to
but there.
Really?
When you go back to the
So I
place
wouldn't-
that body should have been, it's not there.
I would bet like
Yeah.
$20. There are good
Side
YouTube
note,
videos out there.
when-
Because that's
while we
how I
were
picked
in
up
Ingvar
a lot of
Stock,
mandolin tunes.
I
If I knew how to
trained
play it, I would
myself
have,
in
but I don't.
Tavern
Some nice
Brawler
lessons online.
very
It's just
nice.
like
So I
setting
swapped
aside
out
the
a feat,
time. Like I'd like to
basically.
like
because the feat I had
and might
was
end up getting
the
lessons
original
somewhere.
feat that I had
I'm not
picked
sure.
was out of
Do it if you get lessons. It's a lot harder
like
to say
a
no.
supplemental
when,
materials
like, you're paid
that
for.
aren't
Yeah, exactly.
actual
I would say do it
supplementals.
for sure. And set aside
So
the time to
I
do
had
it.
to pick
And then
pick
for
something,
me, the biggest thing
and
is
I wasn't
having
using
it
it,
out
so
there,
I
but
grabbed
don't put it in
Tavern
the
Brawler
case.
instead.
Okay.
So I
Put it
just figured while we were
on
in
the wall or
Ingvar
on the
Stock,
corner of the
I
couch where you
picked that
always
up.
sit,
Right.
and you will find yourself picking up all the time.
Sounds
Like-
great.
So do you
get
know
it out
what
of the
that is?
case.
Thank you.
It's gives me the ability to use like
half an hour
found
to an
weapons,
hour.
like
Weapons.
To like
improvised
half an hour to an
weapons.
hour.
Okay.
Night.
And as a bonus
By just
action,
taking my
I can
instruments
attempt to
out and
grapple
putting them around it because
whatever
they just
target.
they
Grab your
grab it.
attention.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
So
that's
Very
right.
nice.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
sorry. She's a roll 1d4.
I don't need to. I get
It
4 plus 1
you still
anyway.
add your damage bonus. You
It's
just
so nice that the Penn Central an extra 3 damage.
basically.
So wait, what?
Before it was a 1. Before it was a 1 plus the your strength plus the
The
rage,
3.
rage damage.
Yep.
Now it's a D4 plus your strength plus your rage.
But if I automatically wait,
You'll never get lower than a 1
Yeah, exactly.
But you can
this
always-
way, but you'll get 1 to 4 instead of 1 plus the rest. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Oh. Got it. So instead of 1 plus my strength mod, it's 1d4 plus my strength mod.
Exactly.
Plus my rage damage.
What are we doing?
Uh,
I get it! I get it! I get it! I get it! I get it!
sliding.
I thought it was like either or, but that's cool. That's way cooler because that gives me like a possible additional 3 points of damage.
That's right.
Yes.
So are we going to steal from this grave?
All right,
I'm
so
gonna steal from
here
this
is what
place so
the
bad.
environment looks like. There is, of course, the big gatehouse, and the wall is much bigger than this. It's probably about another 30 feet wide.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Another 100 feet taller. And
I'm so sorry. Can I pause you for a second? Is this the same place basically that Vom rolled up on that was being attacked? So are we kind of the shanty town is like around us as
Yes.
we're going up to it? Okay. Okay, sorry.
and so he actually went to the place where the body fell, and there was no body.
You doing something?
Just now.
Friend? What are you
Yes.
What are you doing?
Okay. Sorry.
Nothing.
No worries.
Warning, please.
All right. So in the area, there is that little shanty town of vendors and things like that. And you also see off to the right, there is a graveyard. Or off to the left, there's a graveyard. And a fair bit of soldiers doing their soldierly things like shining their armor and polishing their weapons and practicing fighting and things like that.
You said overtaken by demons. Is that
I
what
guess we
you
should
said?
kill him, right?
There was a big fight on the other wall, and something massive, and I want to ask the guards what happened, because they seem rather chill for some of the shit I saw.
We should
They
probably
do
kill him,
seem
right?
a bit chill.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do. We kill him, right? That's what we do. We see a
No.
living body and we just kind of
Just
shoot
leave
it.
no soul living, and you'll be all
Is
right.
that's our thing now, right?
It's not a plant. He's not just gonna kill it, Shrike.
You know what? You can fault me for killing a plant.
I will pull this wagon over.
Do pull the wagon. Because you're at the end of the line.
Right.
The gate
It's
actually
purely
is
because
closed.
of my fury, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, the gate is closed, and it's a fairly sturdy gate. And there are guards at the bottom, and there's guards all over the place.
So are you going to talk to guards?
And you pull your oxen up.
We're gonna have
Here.
to anyway.
I give the oxen some oats and just snuggle them a little bit.
Okay. They're oxygen.
Oh,
And you all jump down, and all right, Mom, what are you doing?
Yeah, go to the nearest guard. So, it's been a busy couple of days, hasn't it?
It's been boring as all hell. What are you talking about?
Now my head hurts.
Let me guess. It's the time thing.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
I didn't want to say that because that would be out of character, but yes.
It's possible, but I'm not sure.
Is this guard looking at us weird now?
Yes. What are you doing out here? Why are you coming here? Are you selling something or what?
Oh,
Please don't tell me you're like the religious types that come out here to convert us.
We are a little bit religious types.
We are not here to convert.
We are very
here-
specific.
We came
about
to
that.
pay our respects to Brigitte's grandfather.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Great.
Lots of respect.
She lives back in the village, the baker.
Yeah, the baker, the grandfather's.
Why would
she
you
have a
want
last
to pay respects to someone who's dead?
She asked us to.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe over in the graveyard.
Oh, thank you.
He was in the wall.
Buried the wall. He was part of the old wars. You're familiar with the old wars, right?
Yeah, just from the basic lessons I've gotten. I'm not really big into history.
When was the last time you guys saw action out here?
There's never any action out here.
Well, I suppose that's a good thing, ultimately. Where I believe I'm very into history, and I believe there was some sort of yeah. I believe there was a
You're one of those
memorial.
intelligent types, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
I believe there's a memorial somewhere in this wall. Are you familiar with it?
Probably have to talk to the captain on that. I mean, those the going down to the memorials are strictly off limits, but you can go visit the graveyard.
I look at Vom and then I look at this guy and I squint my eyes a little bit and I use divine sense to sense any undead or evil within 60 feet.
None. He's just some dude bored out of his skull on the wall.
I think I'll check out the grave. I want to see how recently has it been disturbed.
Okay, so you guys roll, or Jennifer, what are you doing?
Looking very menacing. Just standing by the cart.
I honestly don't know because I just want to get through and get on with this.
All right.
I am snuggling oxen hardcore. Just
She's oxygenated.
yeah.
What are you doing? No longer lawful good paladin?
Yes. Are you strolling over to the graveyard?
I didn't do that first. Now
I'm going with you.
The guard happened afterwards.
All right, so you guys go over to the graveyard and you actually see there's, after a fair bit of looking, you see there is a grave there for Brigitte's father or grandfather.
Someone I heard that was in the wall. Maybe that was a
Right.
speech.
Maybe. This, now that we're alone, Vom, you're sure you saw what you said you saw?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Can I insight check Vom?
Sure.
Is that possible?
Come to that.
They throw walls at
Not
once.
great. Oh, Jesus. 17. I didn't realize how high my insight was.
He's totally telling the truth.
He thought he
Insight's
saw what he
wisdom,
says
right?
he-
What he saw,
Yeah.
he saw.
Oh, that makes sense. No, it doesn't.
But then again, based on what you guys...
Oh, I lied to you. No, I didn't. It's right there. I have proficiency in it, I see. Sorry.
What is this?
It is a 17.
Okay. So he's telling you the truth.
Okay.
Could I like
Strange.
a nature check to
Sure.
see how things feel around here?
It's going to be difficult to take this grave up here in broad daylight. Is it broad daylight now? Or is it sunset?
It's getting towards nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh.
We left at the beginning of the day and take about 8 hours to
Maybe,
get here.
maybe we should go check out the inner wall and then come back here at
17?
night and then do the...
So, around here, there's not really anything that's like out of the ordinary nature-wise.
Okay.
We can probably
Everything
pull it
looks
off.
healthy.
I mean, I did pay
Okay.
to have our followers delayed.
The guards, I mean.
Right.
I don't think we can do this in broad daylight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
Ixnay on the guards, eh?
What are you guys doing? To the guards?
We're over in the graveyard. You're with the oxen.
Yeah, I am.
We're not doing anything to the guards.
I wonder what they're doing with the guards.
Nothing.
So far, they're doing nothing. So,
Is this all you wanted? This is all I wanted to see here. I go back to the cart.
all right, you guys go back to the cart, and the sun starts to set. And
I tell
some of
the others
guards
that
are
we
so
found
what are
this
you
crate.
selling?
Oh, we're not selling anything.
Well, why are you here? No one comes here unless they're selling something.
Well, we came to see the graveyard, and then, probably tomorrow we'll, take a stroll onto the
Around.
other side. Yeah.
When you say the other side, they all just like bust out and start laughing. It's like, oh, so funny.
She's new here.
Yeah, doing dumb things is hilarious.
Yeah. Like those last folks that went out on the other side. What happened to them? Tell her what happened to them. I've been trying to tell her what happened to them.
The
Yeah.
She
two
doesn't
guys,
believe
the,
me.
the tall blonde guy and the short
Five.
stout guy.
Baron and Haru, the dwarf.
Baron.
You remember
Haru.
those folks? She won't
Haven't heard
believe
his name
me.
in a long time.
Baron and Owl.
Yes, they stupidly went out on the other side.
I heard they
heard that
came
from-
back kind
What is it?
of weird.
They came back. Not on my watch.
What is it they said again before they were heading out? Why did they say they were going over there? I forget.
I think it was probably like a dare or something. You know, we get bored out here, so people dare others to do things all the time, and you know, daring people to go out on the wall or to go out on the other side is like a real har knee slapper.
You ever been, Mr. Knee Slapper?
So, no, I won't go over there. No one wants to go on the other side of the wall.
Why? What's over there?
Well, the people that have gone over there haven't returned, so we don't know. But we know it's dangerous.
Is it forbidden to go over there like they did, or if folks were to dare there?
No, if you want to go, it's, you know, we'll let you through.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, I think we'll make camp here for the night, and then we'll approach you in the morning to go through the other side.
Break on through, yes. All right, so you guys pitch camp, and very soon, what are your watches?
First watch.
Did the
First
woman
watch.
at the apothecary still tell me that they
Second
came
watch.
back, or is that now gone?
Did what?
Did the woman at
Did
the
you have-
apothecary
are you
still
doing
tell
something
me
before bed?
that
Well,
the guys came
I
back,
still
the
wanted to talk
blonde
to
and the
Dark
short guy?
Captain,
Because she told me they came back and they were weird, and also he had that
artifacts
blood
related to
on
the
his
old war?
blade.
Of course, maybe something like that, maybe not.
Maybe you could
That
go
is
talk to him while
true.
we set up
I would
I
camp.
don't
feel
have
like
anything
the
for it
other
right
two
now.
top two
Okay.
So
before I start
what do you
picking up
want to
any
know
graves.
about that?
Well, I'm wondering.
That
if,
sounds great.
Like they
Do
never
Do you want to
saw
go do
it.
that while we set up camp and make
No,
dinner and
these
stuff?
guys didn't
Because
see
that's
it.
going to take us a
'Cause
couple
there's- I
hours.
mean-
So they came back
When you're
somewhere.
out here, there's the wall is pretty long, so you get stationed in different, and you hear this through the guards. You get stationed in different parts of the wall. for-
Okay, so they could have come back from somebody
Right.
else. Okay.
Right. It's actually a pretty good thing to get stationed at the actual gate because that's where the camps are. That's where the vendors are. You get fresh fruits and vegetables coming in from
Can we
England.
glean what their rotation is like?
Usually it's so they're in groups of 12 and they go every like 2 to 3 days.
Okay. Okay.
Just like one station
Right.
along.
And they roll through.
So like every month or so, are they back at the gate? Or
Yeah, about that.
Would we have any idea, like, how long ago was the blonde and the short guy? Do we have an understanding of that timeline?
I don't know that we do. They were ahead of us.
There isn't an
somewhere.
understanding. It's pretty much they went.
It was recently, though. I know
Okay.
that. Whatever that means.
How recent was your last rotation?
How many months since the last rotation?
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably been like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who was there before you guys? Who was leading the guard duty at that time?
Yeah, we don't really pay attention to that outside of
Alright.
our unit.
All right. Well, you guys only get paid 1 bishop a month, right?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, yeah.
Can't really
It
expect
isn't
a
that
lot
good,
from
but
you guys.
at least it's a job.
Yeah. Do you have a job, Miss Judgy?
My job is the
To keep us alive.
woods. Yeah, to keep you guys alive. And also to sell drugs.
Yes.
That's fair.
All right, so
It's become a thing, I guess.
it's like nighttime.
Or-
the camp kind of like shifts into night mode. People are sleeping.
As we're setting up our like little wagon area and some bedrolls and tents for ourselves and making dinner, Vom had said he wanted to go talk to the
Guard captain.
yeah.
Okay, so you saunter up to the gate and ask to see the guard captain, and the guards are there like, why do you want to see the captain?
I would like to know a little bit more about the history of this wall. I figure who I can talk to.
Yeah, tour season is over, so I don't think we're gonna grant that request tonight.
Oh. That's a shame. I mean, I'm just gonna try and bribe him with 10 crowns.
Yeah, all right.
10 crowns, Jesus.
Well, let's just see the captain then.
Oh, that wasn't even the captain. Oh shit.
No.
Hold on a second, let me get this out of here.
There goes your 700 remaining crowns.
Yep.
Yeah, we're counting.
Mr.
We're counting.
You're gonna need to maintain this voice if you want to keep being evil, because it's like probably 50% of it.
Not evil.
Being practical.
You see that? You're agreeing with Vom. Do you know what that means about you?
Yeah.
I've agreed with Mom on many things throughout our journey. Thank you. Oh, this hurts so bad.
I wonder if you drank like 1 glass of water to each beer. It would help.
That's what I was doing all day. It
It's
didn't
all
make a
beer.
difference.
All
It's the only
beer.
thing that can help.
All beer, no water.
All beer, all day. All right. Hold on a second. It's food in my...
I'm somewhat concerned that an NPC dialogue requires.
Only somewhat concerned. Holy shit!
I like that.
Watch your
Oh, are you
shirt,
okay?
too.
Watch your shirt too, cause fire.
I like that very much.
Oh, fire.
If second watch comes around, I wake everybody up and say, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Why?
All right, so this is the actual inside of the wall.
Okay.
For purposes of how it works, like all this would be like filled in. So it's
Okay.
literally that thick.
Makes sense.
Oh, I get it.
Hold on while I get this ready.
Do do do.
Fancy.
Sexy.
how you set the mood right there. I was thinking more Marvin Gaye, but sure.
Since the day I was born.
I've been a sexy thing.
All right, so you go in, boom, boom, and the guards introduce you. They're like, the captain's down the way there.
Okay.
And so you mosey on over. It's like, while you here at, and he looks over at the sundial, nighttime.
I pull out the gold pocket watch that I still have and
Shitty
correct him on the time.
So, alright, so I gave strict orders not to be bothered by tourists. What is going on?
Stupid.
I need to know about. Well, frankly, I need to know about casual weaponry out here.
Old weaponry? Like what? There's lots of
I,
weapons out here.
I non-threateningly pull my rapier, and I note the different kinds of material on the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Material like this.
What do you need that kind of material for?
We're going on the other side of the wall.
He kind of like looks at you for a minute and is like, it's kind of like he's trying to stifle a laugh.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, just for entertainment purposes, why are you going on the other side of the wall?
We're on a mission to retrieve an item of particular value to our benefactor.
And who is your benefactor?
That information I can't get out.
Ah, okay. So what do you want from me? And what's in it for me?
This is where all the money's going. In it for you, average salary would be 50 gold, and you'll probably never see us again.
Well, first you got to tell me what you want.
I need to know where the supplies from the old wars are kept here.
Like supplies, like as in food and
Weapons.
oh, so you're looking for weaponry. A lot of that is actually buried within the walls.
You know which part of the walls?
Of course I do. I'm the captain of the guard.
Good. Then we can have a business transaction here.
So you want us to dig up our walls to give you weaponry?
Yes.
So our guys, you know, they have a pretty active life here. And the last thing they want to do is to have to fill in walls. So, in order to get them to be on board with this, we're going to have to make it worth their while. And then, you know, of course, we're just creating graves because all this stuff has been blessed and blah, blah, blah. So, we got to get right with the church. Now, you look like you're fairly wealthy, so I'd say a good 400 crowns would do that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I want to bet us so bad right now. We happen to have a
crowns.
member of the clergy in our party. I didn't say that. You didn't address
Yeah,
that.
no, it wouldn't matter anyway. I appreciate it. This is an important mission, so fine.
Oh, shit!
See the color of your medal, and we'll show you the color of ours.
How do you have 400 gold?
He
I
doesn't.
sold the original.
He doesn't only have 400
Oh, yeah, I don't
gold.
just have 400.
Were you there when he got the letter from...
He sold
was that
Rutgers theses.
pre-Alton?
He sold Rutgers theses.
And
There's
you
a-
definitely
Rutgers thesis.
memorized the entire thing before you did, I'm sure, Mom.
Oh my god.
It's like the in our world, the equivalent is the 99 theses or 96 theses that Luther put up on the wall on whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
Like the original.
Like the original copy.
With the nail holes and everything. And
in the
he
year
sold
2000.
it for 1,100 crowns.
Oh my god.
And probably could have gotten more.
But it actually bought our way to the weapons, so.
And he didn't get as good a deal as...
Mr. Wheeler Dealer.
Yes. All right, so, he's like, do you give him the money?
Yes.
All right. He hands it to his lieutenant. He's like,
What do I
come
do?
with me. And he, as he's going along, he points to a couple guys. You. And grab your shovels.
Oh my god. It's going down. It's going down fast.
You guys walk about...
Nobody asked me, you guys wake up like, this is all this shit here.
you guys walk down at least
Behold.
4 levels. And
Oh, damn,
probably
wow.
about a total of walking about a mile or so.
Oh no.
Wow.
And you get to an area where the walls are kind of, there's water leaking through them and stuff like that. But there's also like these little plaques and stuff that are like, Oberon. And it gives a date of like, 1620, whatever. It's like, all right, so what are you looking for specifically?
Probably some ranged weaponry, but if you can find anything else of interest, say maybe scrolls or information, I doubt you would find armor here, at least none in working condition, but keep an eye out for that.
All right, well, and he tells his men, they're like, all right, start digging. I'll make it worth your while. And they're like, so the guys start digging. And you come up with 6 swords.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A 2-handed sword. About 50 arrows.
Ooh.
Tipped in the same stuff?
Some of them are, about 20 of them are. And then one nice looking bow that has been in the dirt so long, but it's not rotted out or anything like that. It's like, all right, we're not carrying it out for you.
The dragons across the... Oh man, I can't carry that.
All you need is Jennifer.
Actually, I'll tell you what, we will carry
Jennifer's
it out
all you
for
need.
you, but that will cost you
Of course it would. That's fine.
another. Let's see, how much you make this month, there, Sven? And he's like, this goes around. All right, so I think we're thinking about maybe 100 crowns.
What the fuck?
Just
Can't possibly be that. Damn it.
Good luck, and they start walking.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I could have carried all of that!
Oh my god.
I could have carried it all!
Get
Momonosuke.
yourself a goddamn dolly. Oh my god.
Actually, wait a minute.
Well, I wasn't there.
I
Mr.
won't
Signs
leave you
off on
guys.
100
You wasn't
crowns.
there.
No,
wasn't
I don't
there.
need that.
What, you wrote 100 crowns down,
I'm going
dude.
to spend 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, you wrote down.
He's gonna
100
catch
Get your
crowns.
percentiles!
Rob is gonna kill you for this, or he's gonna kill
Yeah,
me.
I'll take the 100. Fuck it. I spent.
What are you doing?
You can ritual cast for attempts with floating disc. It'll carry 200 pounds on a platter, essentially.
He's gonna murder you.
percentiles.
Yeah.
All right, percentile.
100.
Watch all the weapons disappear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so just food for thought, pun intended. Don't eat a moon pie and then have a carrot with ranch dressing.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sounds like something I wouldn't do.
All right,
Not the best combination of
So
flavors.
they walk off.
Also,
and you
kids,
you
don't
get your,
smoke.
You start doing your casting and stuff like that.
That's
you
a
start
fair-
all
I'm talking
your,
about
all the ingredients that go in that.
That's a fair criticism, but smoking makes you cool.
Alright.
Tell that to your
And
kids.
I'm not gonna tell that to my kids.
you manage to get your disc, and you can put all that weaponry on there.
Ooh, want to know what ruined smoking for me?
No, what do I?
No.
That
this following
episode of The X-Files. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
They were smoking, and the company was putting like bug larvae in the tobacco.
All right.
And when they smoked,
So
it like
you get
it
outside.
Well done.
infested their brains.
What was your
I'm not going to
percentage?
give you any inspiration
Ate them
points
from
for
the
that
inside
because
out,
technically
yeah.
that was a foul
Was that
for
first
following
later?
his advice, but
I was very young and
Wait,
probably
I've
too
been-
young
I've
to
been
be
in
watching
inspiration
X-Files, so
no inspiration.
that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm 25.
Had you thought of it not through
But
meta,
yeah, it's very
that
good.
would have
Aw.
that would have been an inspiration. But all right, so you guys see the ones that are awake. You see Vom roll out with a disc of weaponry. And
What time is that?
I don't see shit because I'm
it's probably
probably
about 3
passed
in the
out.
morning.
Yeah.
I think
I was
my
on
watch is
last
over
watch
now
or
too. I think
something.
only Shrike is up for 3 in the morning.
Yeah, she's probably well rested.
All right, and so the morning rolls around, and the sun comes up. What are you guys doing?
It's a Monty Python sun this morning. I love the wall. The wall's great.
So I kind of Vanna White's the disc of weaponry. Oh, the bow's mine.
It's not even on there. Right?
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be.
The bow and the arrows are just not there.
Well, that is a nice file.
With
Wow.
Hall.
How'd you
Is that the
You were supposed to wake me up for
unobtainium
my
or
watch.
something?
It's called
Unobtainium.
Widowmere. It's called Widowmere, I believe. This.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many of these swords and the two? Oh, please tell me the two-handed sword is made of this stuff.
How many did I give you? wrote it
6 regular swords, 1 two-handed sword, and then 50 arrows, 20 of which.
So all of the regular swords are.
Oh my god.
Is one of them a short sword?
The two-handed is. And what else did you get? Oh,
the bow.
so of the arrows, 11, 12.
You said 20.
15.
Our
Did
tipped.
I?
You already said 20.
Oh yeah, it was
I
20.
take it back.
And add 5. Well, this is
Alright, is one of them one of the swords a short sword?
Oh,
well, it could be.
You have either longsword or short sword, right? Is there another one?
Are they all long swords?
And long swords are the two-handed, right?
Yeah.
Am I
Well,
wrong?
Well, long swords
Long
are
swords
are can be one-handed or
They're
two-handed.
versatile.
So they're all long swords?
Vom, can we have some of this stuff?
Or would you like to die alone?
I can't either. Go ahead.
I look for the nicest two-handed sword in the or the nicest long sword that I can find in the
Okay.
pile,
You find a pretty nice long sword in there.
and I look for one equally as nice,
So you find 2.
and then I grab one. And I say we should see if there's a smith here, so I can shorten this.
The thing with Widowmere is it's not magical per se, but it does allow to hit normally creatures that would not normally be hittable by those weapons.
But my X is now tipped in this metal,
Yeah.
and so
I would recommend have
to
the
look.
Yeah, what type of sword?
as a backup.
What type
I
of
know.
sword is this?
They're just long swords.
Okay, I can use long swords.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys are sitting down there in camp. It's morning time. What do you do?
I can handle fighting things. I just rather not use magic.
Well, there's no magic in this.
Yeah, that's why I want to use it instead of my magic fists.
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah. Should we go take it to the
Oh.
blacksmith? And I have a little bit of coin if you need
I
help.
have coin. It'll take time.
Do you guys want to really go back to the town?
Wait,
Well, I
there's
figured
no
maybe
blacksmith
there would
here.
be one here near the wall. I
There
didn't know.
should.
Yeah.
There should
for the
be.
bards.
You never know if he might be in town.
Somebody that can lop off the end of a sword and sharpen the tip again. Or I don't
some
know how
time.
swords work, if I'm being honest.
Yes, there is a blacksmith there, but it will take some time.
I don't think we have the time for that.
Yeah. We're may have bought us some time.
Do you want to borrow my warhammer meanwhile?
I don't know how to use a warhammer.
Gonna borrow my scimitar?
I have a knuckle.
I don't know how to use a scimitar.
I have a
What do you
human
know?
knuckle.
Oh, you're like unhanded because you're a monk, right?
Yes.
Wait, did you take one of those stilettos and I took two?
That's a stiletto.
We need
From
to
the
get
Hazel
him some
sisters.
gauntlets. We need to get him some gauntlets.
We should get him some,
I can
some
use a
brass
spear.
knuckles. Some,
I mean, I can use.
some Widowmere
Brass
knuckles.
knuckles.
I just either.
I don't think
Fucking knuckles.
Oh my god.
I like if you tip a spear with it, or my quarterstaff, or just make it a short sword. But
Oh, we should get some claw
Um,
caps for when you turn into a wolf.
This is the lamest idea ever.
Well, you've had some good ones, so let's hear it.
If I say grab one of these and mosey up onto like the nearest stone wall and hold the long sword against it with its edge off, and were to just smack the end of this thing off.
It's probably too strong for that.
Oh, that's a good
You
point.
probably don't have the strength for that. A lot of swords.
Is that a dare?
Like,
But Jennifer,
I don't think I even have the strength for that.
this woman
That's-
has knocked down
So
every door she's come across.
as I put it against the wall and I kind of feel it and gauge
fair.
this thing, is this a good idea? It's a bad idea.
let's
Wait, I can heat metal.
What did we get again? What did you get us?
6 swords.
so, yeah, you probably could.
Can we makeshift
That's a great sword.
ghetto rig our own little
Exactly, great
blacksmith?
sword, yeah.
Two of those.
It's gonna
And
take
he
some
took
No,
time.
just one. Just one two-handed sword.
Oh.
Want to do this together, Eric?
It's now
so
morning.
we have 6 regular swords,
remember
Yeah.
which are
Well,
long
there-
they have
swords.
paladins on our way.
Okay.
I just don't want you to feel.
I'll be all right.
I just want to add it to my.
He's doing the most damage of all you guys.
That's true for
So far.
Well, maybe when we get time, we can make you a proper,
Yeah.
whatever weapon. All right, so I take one of these. Are you?
I take one of the long swords, yeah.
Okay.
So we return. Are you gonna take one for future use?
I'll take one for future use.
So we return to you 3 long swords
All
made of Widowmere.
Okay.
And
And
I
I
will
thought
take
you-
a sword, so
I thought you took the two-handed, or you didn't.
I thought you did.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
No.
I was thinking of it for you. I use a shield most of the time.
Okay, so I will need a back strap, and I will put it on my back with my axe. So axe and sword.
Nice.
All right. Good deal.
Is
So
there
you guys
a-
get the weapons set up.
Is there a normal pair of gauntlets in their
No.
armory? Nowhere.
No.
Oh, they don't really use those sorts of things anymore, right?
No, those are so like 14th century.
Do you have an old pair?
Of gauntlets? No, I don't think so. I just
Okay.
have the one. Or whatever I would wear normally.
They do have nice hats. They're those like foppish ones. I like come over and they have like really brightly colored.
Well, I kind of want one of those.
Rom, how did you get them
And
to
nice
give us
boots.
these?
Okay.
Boots are nice these days.
Oh, you kick?
Spent money.
Oh, we could tip
Magical.
the toes with some
made it.
Widowmere.
That'd be hilarious.
I have
Oh, you can tap dance.
I have 28 gold, or I can offer you some beer.
I'll let it go.
All right.
All of it?
The morning wine's
Yes.
on.
The gold?
It's now mid morning.
Oh,
Let's get going.
Yeah, we need to get going.
All right, you go out. You stroll up. You roll up to the closed gate at the wall, and the guards are like,
you can have 23.
That's fine.
"What are you guys wanting?"
I now have
Sorry, I'm adding these
3.
weapons to my arsenal here.
gold.
I don't need anything else. I think we need to get going.
Let's hit the road.
Yes, you're at the guards are like, "What are you doing?" No one goes out beyond the gate. Are you guys crazy?
You calling us no one?
Yeah, I'm calling you crazy if you're going out beyond the gate.
You're gonna stop us?
Nope. But I felt it's my proggish duty to go ahead and say
Do we need to sign a
Not the-
waiver?
it's not the best idea.
Are you looking at me specifically?
He's looking at you, the guard is. I mean, he's like out of the goodness of his proggish heart. He's like, I swear to Marfor that, boom, that is like the worst place you want to go.
Then that is where we are going.
Shrike has a bit of a flashback.
I put
to
my
her-
arm on my
to her
side
nightmare,
too.
but she continues onward anyway.
For the better of the world, it is our duty to go into this place and purge all of the evil that's in there.
For the grammar of future generations, I go with her.
The grammar. All right.
What he said. But I
yes.
don't know what he said, but he said something cool.
All right. So the guards, they step aside and are like, open the gates. And these things.
Yes, finally.
Oh, we're gonna
While it's
die.
happening, I think one of the guards.
We're probably
aside,
not supposed to go here.
Hey, by the way, we may have some followers that may come in after us.
Oh.
If I give you 50 gold, will you give them a hard time?
Oh yeah. Shoot, for 50 gold, sure. We're just having a hard time right now opening these gates because no one goes out these gates.
Yeah. All right.
So we got Surge in there. He's working his magic. You hear some like pounding coming from inside. It's like stupid. And then finally, it starts to go. The doors open. The drawbridge comes down, and you see a bridge going across a sort of tepid-looking river into this huge verdant expanse beyond. And this is where we're going to end.
It's beautiful.
And this is where the credits roll.
It is.
This is where we gain another level.
Is this you too? What is this?
Listen, just listen.
Welcome to the jungle.
This is Welcome to the Jungle, but it's a mix. And you hear that. And it's not coming from this side.
We're not supposed to go here. We're gonna die.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Nice.
Fade to black. Credits start rolling.
As that happens, can you describe for me in as vivid one-sentence detail as you can the nice-ish longsword that I picked up? What does it look like? What does the hilt look like? What does the pommel look like? What is it?
It looks like a very nice longsword of a family that's probably of mid-noble strength, I guess.
Any iconography or any designs? Anything
Let
on
me
it?
think about that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Definitely keep your voices down as you go into the forest. All right. Anyway, that's it.
Thank you very much.
That's all I got.
And
Is this a tip?
the award for most gold lost in a session goes to Ramanose.
I had to spend it somehow.
Yeah, better,
I mean,
better
that's a good
before
point.
than after the wall, I suppose.
Do you know what I think is going to be really funny? Is if we get deep into Darkmere and it's like this thriving, beautiful city like Atlantis or some shit, and like people.
Doesn't want
Everybody's like terrified because
They're like,
nobody
"Oh,
comes
you're
back.
back."
Nobody comes back because it's gorgeous and everybody wants to stay.
I was tinkering this thing for you, and you're back. Oh my god.
and JoJo's there somehow.
And you're destroyed. Yeah, isn't the ball like 2 days from now?
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh shit!
But you did hear that kind of howl coming from the other side.
And the singing was the guards singing to us, serenading us on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, "Keep it down now."
Yeah, right?
Voices carry.
This was very fun, and I'm very scared.
We're in Darkmere.
I'm excited for next.
Oh my gosh.
Cross the river.
Is nobody else
The
gonna
way
sing
ahead
all
of us
these